Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading, and you guys are seeing a beautiful, beautiful day play out right in front of our eyes. We are pumping today, folks. We are right on track for our predictions of where we're thinking we're going to be here by the end of summer. Ethereum is still showing a green dot down here on the monthly chart. Beautiful, beautiful looking signal there. You guys can see that the last time this signal came with the wave down here was all the way back here in November of 2023. This was about 2.5 years ago. You could see, boom, we got it right there at 1,800 and ended up going up around 120%. Before that, it came right here in January of 2023 at around 1,200. And again, boom, we're hitting 4,000. That was almost a 200% move right there for Ethereum. And you're getting the same signal right here, right now. So again, what this signal represents, guys, is that we are bullish for the next 1 to 6 months. Okay, what this signal tells us is that for the next 1 to 6 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 to 6 months, we are going up. This is the most bullish signal you guys can get if you guys are using our strategy to take a long. We are not day traders on this channel. We are swing traders that focus on a 1 to 6 month time frame. So our buying strategy, folks, let me just go over the rules for everybody who is new to the channel. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Love clocking in on a Green Monday here with you guys. And I just want to cover the rules for anybody that is new before we get into your guys' chart requests. In today's video, we are going to be answering chart requests from the Discord. So you guys have to put your chart requests in this chart request thread in the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, that link is pinned in the live chat here on YouTube. You could also get it down in the description if you guys are watching the replay. But we have a lot of names we're going to be covering today. QNT, WIF, Turbo, Ondo. We got the SPY. We got Baba, Tesla, MSTR, NVIDIA, CELH, that is Celsius. We got Chainlink, Cardano, AVAX. Lots of names we're going to be covering in today's video, guys. So before we get into these, I want to go ahead and cover the trading rules for anybody that is new and for people who have been around, just for a refresher, okay? So first things first, at the top, rule number 1 is that we are swing traders that focus on a monthly and a daily time frame. Our time frame for our trades is 1 to 6 months out. We are not day traders. We are not looking to get rich quick. We are looking to buy and hold and catch the 100, 200, 300, 400% moves on the charts, okay? We enter and exit positions using the trading indicator. I'll get into that here in just a little bit. But the green dot means buy and the red dot means sell here at rule number 3. So those three pretty much speak for themselves. Here's where we get into the actual formula, the actual equation of our buying strategy. You can see right here, it's very simple, okay? We only want to buy an asset. We only want to buy assets that have a green dot or a green candle on the monthly chart, okay? So let's just go back to Ethereum. For that example really quick, you can see Ethereum has a green dot right now, okay? So we are actively looking to buy Ethereum here in the month of June. We were even looking to buy it right here in May once that candle flipped back to green. So again, rule number 4 in our trading rules, guys, is that we only buy assets that have a green dot or a green candle on the monthly chart. The green dot is typically better than the green candle. The green dot just gives you more confirmation. If you come back over here to Ethereum's chart, you can see that the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signals, every single one of these signals on the monthly chart for Ethereum all the way back to 2020, about 5.5 years ago, has been a buy signal. If you were buying this one in 2020, in February, you were buying Ethereum at $136. It went all the way to $4,800, almost $5,000. If you bought this one in 2023, you were buying it $1,200. It went to $4,000. Okay, there's no telling where we're going to go from here, but I'm predicting anywhere from a $5,000 to $8,000 Ethereum, $5,000 to $8,000 Ethereum here by the end of the year. So again, actively looking to buy names that have a green dot on the monthly chart. We had one from Bitcoin show up here last month in May. Okay, and ever since then, we have been pretty much fully bullish on the markets. Okay, our time frame again is for 1 to 6 months out. You can see again, if you were buying every single one of these signals here on Bitcoin, about 90% of these green dots have been buy signals. Okay, this one right here came in November at 69,000. It's sitting at 110. This one here came in October of 2023. That was about 2 years ago. Bitcoin was 26,000. This one right here in January of 2023, we called this one out, by the way, in the Discord for you guys. $16,000 Bitcoin if you guys bought that signal. And again, we got that in May. So what do we do after we get the monthly alert? Okay, after we get the monthly alert, that rule number 4, we then want to zoom into a daily chart. Okay, so the monthly tells us, right? The monthly tells us the direction over the coming months, over the next 1 to 6 months. So if we are sure, if we are certain, right, and we can be certain that we are going up as long as the last dot remains green, we can assume that we're going up for the next 1 to 6 months. So that tells us our macro direction, right? That tells us where we're going in the macro in the next 1 to 6 months. So after you get the monthly signal, what you want to do here on rule number 5 is that we want to zoom into a daily chart, okay? So the daily chart pretty much takes the monthly, right? Because there's 30 days in a month, okay? And the reason the monthly dots are the most accurate on this indicator is because there is the most data. There's 30 days. There's 30 days in a month, okay? The more data you can feed the indicator, the better, okay? And that's why the monthly chart is the most accurate. But after we get the monthly signal, we then want to hone in to the daily chart, right? Because there's 30 days in a month. So 30 of these candles, right? 30 days in a month, 30 of these candles makes up 1 month. Okay, one of these monthly candles. So on the daily, what we want to look for after we get the signal of the green dot or the monthly or the green candle, right? The dot or the candle turning green, we want to look to a daily, and we want to enter on these daily alerts. So today, you literally have the opportunity of a lifetime to buy Ethereum. You have a green dot today, June 9th, the day of this stream. This was called out this morning at, I don't know, like 2,500. It's already up around $200. But I'm telling you guys right now, if Ethereum breaks out over its $2,800 resistance this week, okay, you're going to see altcoins up 30, 40, 50% by the end of the week. Okay, you're going to see altcoins absolutely fly. Okay, and all we got to do is break out over 2,800. That would be the signal. But if you guys want to go long on Ethereum, right now is a fantastic spot. Okay, we are literally setting up perfectly here with our strategy, right? We got the monthly green dot, and now we got the daily dot showing up here today. Okay, so with that being said, we have 2 selling strategies. Okay, sell strategy number 1, okay, is that we want to sell a red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. Okay, what I mean by the red zone is that you want to come here to Ethereum's chart and you want to look for where you want to sell. So what I'm going to do on our trading indicator, if you guys don't have the trading indicator, you guys can get that in the Discord as well. I'll show you how to download that here a little later. But if I turn on the Fibonacci here and I go to a daily chart, okay, this is the red zone up here. So a daily red dot in the red zone is where we want to be taking profits. We should have been taking profits right here on Ethereum back at 4,000. This was back in December. See, the red dot in the red zone. That is one of our selling strategies. Okay, it called the top right there on Ethereum. It called the top right here on XRP back in January. Okay, you got a red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. Are we in the red zone right now on XRP? No. So we should not even be thinking about selling right now. Are we in the red zone right now on Ethereum? No. We're still very, very far off of that red zone. So that is selling strategy number 1. Okay, the red dot in the red zone. That's where we look to sell. The second selling strategy, okay, sell strategy number 2, is that we want to sell when the stochastic RSI, okay, that is the light blue line on our trading indicator, hits the white dotted line on the monthly chart. Okay, so this is the monthly chart. Okay, so let's go back here really quick. Okay, the stochastic RSI is that light blue line on the trading indicator. Okay, when that hits the dotted line, the white dotted line up here, just like it did back here in 2024 in March, that is where we want to take profits. You can see, boom, it hit right there. Price was sitting at anywhere from 4,000 to 4,200. Did the same thing back here in the last bull run in 2021. Okay, hit that white dotted line. We topped out somewhere between 44 and 4,500. We ended up dipping and going back up, but our goal is to get out around the top, not at the top. Okay, so those are our 2 selling strategies, and that is our buying strategy. I always like to cover that at the beginning of the video, just so you guys know what it is that we are looking for. And those trading rules are over here if you guys want to take a look at those inside of the Discord. The Discord is free to join. I also have a trading course right here that you guys can watch and learn more about the strategy as well. But with that being said, guys, altcoins are looking better than ever, man. We have been waiting and waiting and waiting. Ethereum has been consolidating for a very long time. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks now where we've just been going sideways. Let me turn our Fibonacci off really quick. But you can see, boom. Okay, we've just been building this support level right here, folks. The second we break 2,800, altcoins are going to absolutely fly, and it looks like it could very well happen this week. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Again, in today's video, we're going to just be going over your guys' chart requests. So if you guys have chart requests, go ahead and drop them over here inside the chart request thread in the Discord. If you guys cannot see that chart request thread, it's because it is a member feature. We do have a membership that is around it's $4 a month if you guys pay for the year in full, and that should open that chart request thread up for you guys, and you guys should be able to drop requests in throughout this video if you guys are tuning into the live. If you guys are watching the replay, obviously, hopefully you got it in before this. Chart requests for the Discord open every single Monday, and on Wednesday, we'll be back here live again, taking them from the YouTube live chat. So make sure you guys come back on Wednesday. If you guys aren't a member of the Discord yet, though, I don't know what you're doing. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and answer all these chart requests here today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over to my other screen here. And if you guys got questions and stuff like that, too, you guys can also drop them in here, and I'd be happy to answer your guys' questions and stuff like that. You guys don't just have to request charts. You can actually ask questions and stuff like that in this thread as well. And I will cover them all on today's live. So I hope everyone's having a great weekend. What's going on, Sammy? What's going on, Twisted? What's going on, Bruce? What's going on, X? What's going on, Rodrigo? Chris? Everyone tuning in to the live. Everybody give yourselves a hand, baby. The Spartan army is holding strong here, baby. We're about to be rewarded. Prepare for glory because it's coming, baby. It's coming. Altcoin season is in the now, folks. We knew altcoin season was on the rise when we broke out over the EMAs here. Again, another really, really easy way to identify whether or not we're in an uptrend or a downtrend is by using our EMAs here on the daily. You guys can see Ethereum was in a nasty downtrend from January all the way down here to April. We had about 4 or 5 months of going down, but we saw altcoin season take off right here when we broke back over those EMAs. Again, when we're down below the EMAs, we are getting rejected. Boom, we had the breakout. Here's the bull flag. If you guys don't know what a bull flag is, go watch it. Go watch my TikTok video today on Ethereum. But this thing is setting up so nice. And if Ethereum breaks out here, again, you're going to see altcoins absolutely fly. So, again, I'm going to be taking your guys' chart requests here from the Discord. I'm going to be taking them right over here on the side of my... I'm going to drag this over to my other screen here so we can just go back and forth. The first request here, we got Swift. We got Swift coin is going to be the first request. This one bounced very nicely right here on its 200-day moving average. That one looks good above a penny. Okay, the candle is still red there on the monthly, but it looks like it's trying to bounce right here off of the 200 EMA. That's normally a really good place. You want to be looking for entries if you're long on the project. They got a green dot there a couple days ago. It's up around 12-13% here today. Nice move. As long as that one could hold on to a penny, I would still be holding that one. I would even probably look to add a little bit here if you're looking to build a position. But that one's bouncing at a very, very nice place here today. We got TAI. This is TARS AI. Okay, green dot today. We want to be entering here today. Okay, want to be looking to buy this one here today off at 10 cents. Okay, you can see you still got a green candle there on the monthly. This one we've traded a couple times. We took this trade actually on the weekly signal here from April. That came at 3 cents. It traded all the way up to 15 cents. That was probably one of my best trades of the year, and it's just been pulling back into its EMA. So if you take a look at the EMAs here again, we were in a downtrend. Where'd the downtrend end? It ended right here in April. Okay, we popped up over it, came back, pulled back into it. Boom, beautiful entry right here off the dot. Right there at around 7 cents, it popped up to 13. That was a 100% move. Pulled back into the what? Into the EMA right there at 8 cents. Boom, ripped back up to 16. What did it do again? It pulled back, bouncing directly on that exact EMA. I think TARS AI is a solid play here today. Off that dot, it's looking really, really good. Okay, I would either be holding here or buying more TAI. We got ABT. I believe you're talking about the crypto here. So this one's trying to bottom here. Got the green dot there yesterday. This one's still probably going to be red here on the monthly. I would wait for that signal if you want the absolute confirmation, but if we're going to break out here, it shouldn't break down below 70 cents. I'd put a stop loss on this one if you're in it, or look to buy more down there at 70 cents. The green dot, again, we got to hold that level. So when you get the green dot on the daily, that's telling you that, hey, this should be the bottom. So if we break down below 75, okay, if we break down below 75, then you're going to have to look to buy it lower. But again, we don't have that confirmation yet on the monthly. So what I'd be doing is either waiting for the monthly signal or the weekly. You can see the weekly starting the week green, but it is still right below our EMAs. Ideally, we want to be buying when the thing is up above the EMAs. Looks like it held on to this support back here in April. So up above, I would say 75. This thing looks fine. But if we break down, okay, you gotta look for a macro signal. We want the macro signal first, right? We want the weekly or the monthly, ideally the monthly signal first, to confirm that we're going up in the macro. We want to make sure we're going up in the macro. How do we know we're going up in the macro? We are green here on the monthly, just like Ethereum, right? This green dot indicates that we are going up for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Okay, 6 months of upward price action. Again, I think altcoin season is going to end sometime at the end of summer. I think it's going to be any time between August and November. Okay, that's when we're going to see the top for altcoins. So we're obviously a long way away from that. We're months away from that. So expect volatility, right? Expect some red days. It doesn't mean we're just going to be green all the way up. There's going to be pullbacks. There's going to be opportunities. And today, in my opinion, is one of the best opportunities to add on altcoins, just looking at Ethereum's chart. NLY. Okay, that one's still below its EMAs as well. That monthly chart looks weird. I think there's some better names to own than this right now. I would watch that support level right there at 1850. You got ET. This is an energy transfer. Nice move after hours. Looks like, oh, no, they didn't. I thought they had some news or something, but it doesn't look like they do. This one's just chopping around. I would make sure that one holds on to 17. Okay, it's sitting right on our EMA right there. The monthly is green. I don't know what the heck this is. What just happened, dude? I don't know why that looks like that on my chart right now. But up above 17, this one looks fine. It's got a green dot here today. I just use a stop loss at 17 on that one. REGN. This is a pharmaceutical company. This is ugly, okay? Another thing we don't want to buy. Why is this showing these dots? I must have just clicked something. Give me a sec here. Okay, there. I just took that off. Perfect. Lucky click, I guess. But this one is showing a green candle here. No dot yet, but this thing is very oversold. So you can see when this blue wave is down here, guys, this just means the asset is very, very oversold. Okay, that means the momentum, I mean, this thing went from 1,200 all the way down to 500. So if you believe in the company right now, I think this looks like a great place to long it. Okay, you can see the last time it was down here, the wave was down here, was back in 2019. That was, I don't even know how many years ago. Okay, 6 years ago. And it went from 200 all the way up to 1,200. But some of these pharmaceutical companies, these medical companies are getting absolutely hammered. So I would personally wait for the green dot on the monthly chart on this one. And I want to see that up above the EMAs. Okay, I would wait for the green monthly dot on REGN. CRH. This one looks decent. Okay, it's right there above the EMAs. Again, we want to buy things that are up above the EMAs, trending above the EMAs. Okay, if it's up above the EMAs, that means the monthly is green. Okay, and this one right now is trying to build support. I like this one above $88. Okay, that $88 support level, that low from right there. As long as we can hold that, it's fine. I would use a stop loss right there at 88. We got SEI. What's SEI doing today? Is SEI breaking out? Okay, nice green candle on the day. I like this one up above 18. Okay, it is below the EMAs here, but we do got a green candle here on the monthly. So it's deeply going to depend, guys. I think it's going to be a big week for alts. I think you're going to see a break to the upside. We could even see some weekly dots. This week, you can see the last weekly came on SEI right there around 16 cents. It went all the way up to around 30 cents. That was a 100% move. I like SEI up above 18. Okay, I'm bullish pretty much on every altcoin right now, just simply because of Ethereum's chart, the one we talked about here at the beginning of the video. I don't see SEI going lower than 17 cents here. I don't see it. SUI. SUI, beautiful, beautiful play here. Okay, we were calling this one out right here at $3. Again, that 200 EMA, guys, that light blue line is a great place to buy here on the daily chart. Okay, great place to buy when it pulls back into it like that. We don't want to buy that separation off of it. We want to wait till that thing retraces. Okay, we want to buy into the EMAs on the daily chart. Okay, this was a beautiful place to buy SUI right here at 180. Boom, it popped all the way up to $5. But SUI, that thing is a fat candle right there. That is looking fantastic, folks. I don't see that one going below $3. Okay, they tried to break it down below $3. $3 was the buy. Okay, that was the buying opportunity right there. And this thing is absolutely about ready to fly, man. Green on the monthly, looking good. Weekly, that weekly signal is probably going to come here this week on SEI. And by the way, guys, if we can get this video, or if we can get this stream to 300 likes by the end of the stream, I'll give away 300 XRP. If we can do it on the replay, I'll give away 100 XRP. But if we can do it on the live, I'll give away 300 XRP to somebody in the comment section. So smash that like, baby. Smash that like. You guys want some free XRP? Smash it up, baby. Smash it up. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I love sharing this information. I love getting this information from you. Some of my best setups of the year have been off your guys' chart requests. Okay, TAI, I made around 400% on this trade. Okay, this was a 400% trade. Because why? Because somebody literally requested the chart right here on April 14th, and I saw this green dot. Okay, that was at 3 cents. Again, it went all the way up to 15. I think I sold at 13 cents. Okay, that was a monster trade for me. So I get just as much out of this community as you guys get from me. I just want to be clear on that. This channel is not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us working together as a community to succeed. Again, it's a lot funner. It's a lot better to win with people than it is to win by yourself. That's why I love the community. That's why I love the Overkill Army. And I love all you guys, man. I really appreciate it. All the support and you guys tuning in. I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are having fun too, man. It's been a good year. It's been a great year. I know there's been some downward action, but we're in the second half of the year, folks, and I think the people that are sticking around here, the people that are still in it, the people that didn't quit are about to be greatly rewarded, because we are literally on the bricks of literally one of the craziest altcoin seasons. Probably going to be the most hated altcoin season of all time because of how impatient people have gotten. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Here's Ondo Finance. So for those of you that are new, again, these golden dots down here are also a great 1 to 6 month swing trade. It isn't typically part of the trading rules, but anytime we see a golden dot, that is the signal to go for a 1 to 6 month swing. Okay, what I like to compare it to is H-bar. H-bar, again, these golden dots are very rare, but H-bar gave one back here in November at 4 cents. 4 cents, and it went all the way up to 40 cents. That was a 10x trade if you guys entered that golden dot here on H-bar. And again, those are called out over here in the Discord for our members. Ondo was called out there on the 3rd. You guys see people are loving the golden dots. We also had one on UNH, WLK, Pepsi. Okay, we call all the signals out, the golden dots, the daily alerts, the weekly alerts. You got AIOC giving a weekly. Let's go, baby. Okay, and also the monthly alerts over here inside the Discord. So you guys, if you guys are in the Discord, you never miss an alert. Okay, and that golden dot was called out there on Ondo. That was Ondo. Where are we now? See, this is why I like going back to the top here. But Ondo was called out there, and you saw that right there. So again, this isn't a get rich overnight signal, guys. A lot of people are like, "Oh my God, it went down." It's like it's a buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. You can see if you bought it, you were buying at 82 cents. You're up almost 10% in a week. Okay, most people are happy with 5% a year. So let the trade play out. Ondo's pointing straight up here, and I don't see that one breaking back down below 80 cents. Okay, Ondo is looking fantastic here. I still think you're very early on Ondo. I'm looking for like a $5 to $8 Ondo here by the end of the year. Yeah, I think that looks fantastic. We got KNW. No Labs. Looks like a penny stock. It's breaking out, but we don't really trade penny stocks here. So not a lot I can tell you on this one. The indicator just says it's overbought. Okay, we like to trade high quality assets here. I'm not saying penny stocks you can't make money, but a lot of this TA that I'm doing isn't for penny stocks. A lot of penny stocks are pump and dumps. They'll go up really fast and then they'll just get flushed down. Okay, we're typically buying and holding for 1 to 6 months. A lot of people who trade penny stocks don't hold the penny stock overnight. So those are for more of day trading. But XRP here, folks, what are we doing here? We were calling these green dots out here in June. That was June 2nd. We got the first one at around 212. The second one came right here around the same area, around 212, 214, sitting at 232. And I believe we actually got a weekly signal, but it looks like it faded away. I think we did get a weekly signal inside the Discord but that thing is definitely going to show up here this week. XRP, again, green on the monthly here, looking great, looking good. Perfect bounce off that 200 EMA. Beautiful, man. Beautiful setup here for XRP. I don't see that one ever breaking down. I don't think that one's going lower than 210 now. I think we're straight up from here, at least back to $3. I'm thinking anywhere from $5 to $10 on XRP here by the end of the year. Could even be higher than that. 210 is the current support level, the current stop loss if you want to set one. But again, up and away. XRP's pointing up. Ethereum's pointing up, folks. We are looking fantastic. And again, guys, 200 people on the stream. If we can get to 300 likes on the stream, I'll give away 300 XRP. 300 XRP to one lucky winner in the comments if we can get this stream to 300 likes today. Okay, and 100 if we can do it on the replay. We got KTA. KTA Keyed is a pretty new token. So there's no data here. If you guys have the indicator, okay, and you don't see data on like the daily or the weekly or the monthly, that's because there's not a lot of data. You need to go into a smaller time frame like the 4-hour. What I'd be doing on KETA is looking for a green dot here on the 4-hour chart. That's where I would buy KETA if you want to go long on it. But again, it's a brand new token. It just came out back here in, what was that, May. So it's very, very new. So you got to use the smaller time frame like the 4-hour. What I would wait for is that signal with the blue wave down here on the 4-hour, just like you got right there at 96 cents, and it popped all the way up to about 180. So wait for that signal there on the 4-hour. Mamo. Okay, you guys love these meme coins. Some of you love these meme coins. Again, very new coin. Support level is currently 7 cents, waiting for the green dot there on the 4-hour. LCX. LCX, that one's breaking out a little bit here today, trying to hold on to 12 cents there. This one still needs that green dot or green candle there on the monthly. Again, the macro trend is still down. Wait for that monthly to pop off there. H-bar looks good here today. Okay, big move up today, breaking out over the 9 EMA. This one's looking good. I don't see H-bar going back down below 16 cents. You got the green dot there on Saturday. All these dots were called out on Saturday for you guys in the Discord. 16 cents was that level. You got another one right here at around the same level. So if you guys get 2 green dots in the same spot, that's just confirming like, hey, this is the bottom. This is even more confirmation of a bottom. That was a double bottom right there. And up above 16 cents, H-bar's looking good. That one looks like it can go for a ride this week. Look at that weekly chart turning the corner here, coiling up. Okay, watch for that weekly signal here this week, but H-bar is looking real good right here, folks. H-bar looks solid. If you wanted to use a stop loss, it's very simple right there at 16 cents, looking good. What's the monthly saying? Monthly's also green here as well. H-bar is looking fantastic here above 16 cents. Pepe, beautiful bounce here, man. Beautiful. That's textbook. You got the signal there on Sunday. We're up around 10% off of the signal. Again, monthly chart pointing straight up. Weekly chart, look at that green candle to start the week, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Looking freaking good here, folks. Looking good. I love Pepe here above a penny. Okay, above, or whatever that number is, 0.000001. But you could see, we bounced perfectly on our EMAs, guys. You guys are familiar, right? You guys are familiar with our cheat sheet over here. Okay, let me pull up the cheat sheet really quick for you. Boom. Okay, that mean, that average. Okay, when we're looking at a daily chart, the mean, okay, what that represents is the average, right? We use a 100, a 200, and a 50. This is the 50-day moving average. This is the 100-day moving average. This is the 200 moving average. So again, it's very simple. There's 2 ways where you can tell what direction we're in. The first way is you can look at a monthly chart. Okay, if it's red on the monthly, we're going down. Okay, once it flips to green on the monthly, the macro trend is in our favor. The other way to tell the direction is by looking at these EMAs. Okay, we know we're in a downtrend when we're down below the EMAs. Okay, those moving averages. Okay, we're in a downtrend when we're down below the mean, the average. Okay, mean is just another word for average. Okay, so we're down below it. We know when we're in an uptrend when we break over the mean. Okay, so right here was the takeoff phase on this cheat sheet. Okay, takeoff phase is when we break up over the mean. Okay, and then we get this first sell-off. This was a prime time entry right here on Pepe. You broke out. There was the takeoff phase over the mean. You pulled back into it. You got the green dot. and we did the Ripski. Okay, that was a 100% trade. If you guys entered on that green dot right there, you made 100%. What did we do? We chopped around, pulled back into the mean. Perfect place to be buying, perfect place to be entering on these green dots. And now you're doing the Ripski here. So that's the cheat sheet over there in the Discord. Again, we know we're in an uptrend when we're up above the EMAs. We know we're in a downtrend when we're down below the EMAs. It's really not rocket science, folks. Okay, again, if you guys do not have the indicator, if you guys do not have the red and green dots, the stochastic RSI, the EMAs, the auto fib, every single indicator that we talk about here on this channel, you guys can download those right over here inside the trading indicator tab. Just click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks and everything will load directly up into your TradingView account. Your screen on TradingView is going to look exactly like my screen. If you guys have any questions or need support, my email is right there in the thread of that trading indicator tab right there. What else we got? We got Bonk, but Pepe looks good. Pepe's a strong hold. I was saying buy that thing into these EMAs right here. I said use a stop loss right here at 0.0001, and we're breaking out, folks. We're up, and away from here. We're up, and away from these levels. That's up 7% today. STX has a nice bounce here today as well. If you guys missed the watch list on Friday, by the way, we drop a watch list every single Friday. You guys can actually look at the watch list over here. Go to the latest tab. Or go to this watch list tab right here, and you guys could check out the watch list from last Friday. But we talked about all these names, all these setups on Friday's episode. So if you guys missed that after this stream, go over there and watch that. That is where we cover our watch list. Those are the top stocks and cryptocurrencies we're looking at for the following week. So those were going to be for this week here. And again, that is just where we go over our list here. All the names I'm holding, all the names we're looking at here next week. And all I see is green on this list right now. So looking really good here, folks. We are looking absolutely fantastic. Okay, Bonk, B-O-N-K. This one got a green dot there on Saturday. That was below the line. You got a green candle here on the monthly, though, so you should have played it. And I don't think that one's going down here below this low at 0.0014. I like that one. I'd probably take Pepe over Bonk, though, just based on where we're bouncing. We got Rose, the Oasis Network. Okay, this one's still looking pretty weak. I'd just be watching 0.025. You want to see that one break up. You see how it broke up and then it failed to hold on to those EMAs? That just shows a little bit of weakness. But you are putting in a double bottom here. A double bottom is where you bounce at a level. Okay, we bounced right here in May, and we're bouncing again right here in June. So that's why I'm saying that 0.025 level is a very, very big level to watch. We got ENA, Athena. Okay, that one's trying to break out here as well. I'd use a stop loss on that one. Watch 30 cents. I don't see that one going lower than 30 cents. Got a nice candle here today, and the monthly's just starting to flip. So this actually looks very, very interesting here. Okay, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months of going down, and you got that first green candle here showing up here on ENA. And I can't remember what these guys do, but there's been a lot of talk about them. So I like it here. I really like it. I don't see it breaking down below these lows at like 28 cents. You got a higher low there. A higher low is where we bounce, and then we bounce at a higher spot. Okay, and that one's pointing straight up. So I'd invest in this just strictly based off this monthly candle right here. I like that it's flipping green for the first time in 6 months. Normally, if your name pulls back for 5-6 months and you get a reversal candle, that's normally the place where buyers are stepping in, right? Because the bears are in control, 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 the bears are in control. Okay, here come the bulls. Okay, the bulls are now back in control. So ENA looks very, very solid here. Now we got OPUSD, Optimism. Okay, look at that. Bears are in control, 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 bears are in control. 7 months of going down. Okay, and now you got that green candle showing up here. I don't know a whole lot about OP, but I would, if you're gonna play this, you could buy it here and use a stop loss at 54. Okay, 54 is your stop loss. That's the low from over here. But that one is breaking out here above the 9. And you got a little tiny green candle down there on the chart. So it's trying to reverse. Again, look how deep that wave is right here. So if you believe in OP, I think this is a great place to be looking to build a position. This is right where we bounced back here in 2022 and went all the way up to $3. So I think OP is a solid buy here if you believe in the project. We got NXRA. Is this a crypto or is it a stock? I'm hoping it's a crypto. Green there on the monthly. I would just make sure that one holds on to 1 penny. 1 penny is your stop loss on that. You got the signal there right around the price it's sitting at. So if you believe in that one, I'd go ahead and take an entry on that one right now too and use that stop loss, that penny. SEI, I think we covered this one. I don't see this one going down below 17 cents. Okay, SEI is a buy here. XLM. Good request here today, folks. XLM's holding strong here. Okay, that monthly chart, look at that. We got a green candle there on the monthly, and the weekly is curling up here as well. I don't see XLM breaking down below 25 cents. 25 cents was the low from right there. Look at that. Perfect. Prime time double bottom. Okay, prime time double bottom right there. A double bottom, again, guys, is a very bullish indication. Let's look that up. Okay, a double bottom pattern. Okay, let's look this up. Okay, what is a double bottom? Okay, I'm going to go to images, and you can see the double bottom pattern. Let's look this up here. Look at this. Okay, beautiful double bottom here on XLM. Okay, so we go down, we go down, we go down. We bottom once. Okay, we push up. Okay, we bottom once. We push up. We come back down. We bottom at the same exact level. Okay, the same level, 25 cents. Bounce up. Bounce. Okay, what comes after the second bounce? The Ripski, folks. The Ripski. Okay, this is a bear trap right here. Okay, if you guys were selling a few days ago, that was a bear trap. Okay, we're in a bear trap. We've been in a bear trap for a very long time. We've been in a bear trap since May. Okay, we've been calling it out. We've been saying bear trap. If you guys don't know what a bear trap is, you're going to want to come over here and study this cheat sheet. Okay, we've called this out. We've been saying this since April or May. Okay, we're in the middle of a bear trap. A bear trap is when everybody thinks we're going down and we're about to absolutely take flight. Okay, that is where we're sitting. Okay, that is where we're sitting. So XLM, if you want to use a stop loss, you could use a stop loss at 25 cents. Because if 25 cents does break down, okay, we're wrong. We're wrong on our trade. We're wrong on the direction. But I don't see it happening here, folks. 25 cents is the bottom, especially with Ethereum starting to turn up. You're going to see XLM trading much higher here going into summer. Cardano. Cardano, same kind of thing. Didn't really put in a double bottom. They actually shoved it down below 65. There was probably a lot of stop losses at that level at 65. So they shoved it. They got everybody liquidated, and now they're pushing it up. And look at that big fat green candle here today, up 5%. I don't see this one breaking down below 65 again. The bulls are back in control. We're consolidating here, looking phenomenal. Got a green candle to start the week here as well. Up above 65, ADA Cardano is very strong. I'd be a buyer here. Oh, we got Mara. Mara, these crypto stocks are going nuts here too, folks. We got that signal back there at 15. It's sitting at 16 right now. That one also has the green monthly. Okay, last time we got a monthly green dot with a wave down here was back here in 2023. It went from $6 all the way up to 34. That's a 500% move if you can't do the math, and that is a massive, massive signal there for Mara. I love this one. If this one breaks out over 17, it's going to absolutely fly here. Mara is looking good here. I'd be a buyer still at these levels. Rum. This was one of my favorite setups from Friday's video. And it's taken off here today, okay? Big move up. We broke out, right? We were in a downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. How do we know we're in a downtrend? We're down below the EMAs. Where do we see the breakout? Got the breakout there. Got the pullback. Boom, right into the averages. Boom. This one looks solid, still above 850. That gave you the dot there on Friday. And this one looks like it's about ready to run. They have a big Bitcoin position as well. So when Bitcoin goes up, some of these stocks that have been buying Bitcoin and putting it in their treasury, like Rumble, this is the competitor to YouTube. Okay, their stock's been moving with Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin's going up, this stock is also going up. I like this one. 850 is an easy stop loss. I think you're going to see this one trading back up here between 15 and 17 in no time. That one looks good. That was one of my favorites from Friday's episode there. Mano, M-A-N-O, from what was your name? Hong Kong? I believe that's Daniel, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on, my brother? I don't see this one on TradingView. I don't see Mano on TradingView. Titcoin. You guys in your Titcoin are funny, man. That one has a nice big candle here today. Okay, and that one actually has volume here today. So that's what I actually like about this name right now is the volume here today. It's finally gotten some volume. So again, everyone was excited about this up here at 10 cents. It pulled all the way back to 2 cents here. I like it. I like it on the breakout here today. You could use a stop loss down there at 0.014. The weekly is also turning up here. You got a nice green candle to start the week. So this looks good. Titcoin looks good. We're back down here at this support level. You got the green dot there on what? On Saturday, you're already up probably 20% off of that dot. And this one could potentially go back to 10 cents. I don't like to buy coins that don't have utility. Titcoin is a meme coin. If I'm wrong about that, let me know what their utility is. But it is a meme coin. So, guys, I personally do not invest in meme coins. I like to invest in good quality projects that have utility. So I never recommend buying meme coins. Obviously, you can if you want to. I have nothing against what you do, but just understand, like, meme coins you can lose a lot of money in meme coins. But Titcoin, again, if you're investing off the technicals here, it does look good. It does look good on the chart. It's just going to be the matter of getting hyped up again and making it go back up there to 10 cents. But that one looks good on the chart. That does look very good on the chart. We got AMP token. AMP token's pretty weak. AMP token's still red there on the monthly. I would wait for the monthly signal on this one. Wait for that monthly green dot. We got BITF. I believe this is Bitfarm. Okay, that one looks good here on the monthly. I believe they are a Bitcoin mining company. That has the green dot here showing up here today. So if you're going to play that one, use 80 cents as your stop loss. But you got the signal here today. It is below the EMA, so keep that in mind. Okay, I personally wouldn't buy this one, but if you want to play it, if you think crypto's going to go and this thing's going to move with crypto, up above 80 cents, this one looks really good. FLNC, Fluence Energy. Again, guys, I don't like to buy stuff that's in a downtrend. Okay, I want to buy stuff up above the EMAs. Okay, right now this is below it. If you want to take a hack at it, $4 is your support level there. But that one looks very weak. We got ALB. Okay, ALB's trying to break out here. I believe this is a lithium mining company. Your support level is going to be at 55, but again, we're failing to break out over those EMAs. The monthly does have a green candle in June, so if you want to take a stab at it here, make sure you use a stop loss right there at 55. AERO. Okay, this is one of it's not my largest position, but I have a pretty hefty position in this. This is a liquidity provider on the Base network. And I'm still hanging on strong. That thing's up 9% here today. I think my average cost is around 62. So I'm down about 7 cents on that position. It's probably going to be back in profit here by the end of the week. It's looking really good. Starting the week with a nice green candle. You can see we had 4 weeks of red. We got that first green candle here on the weekly. You love to see that. And a green candle still on the monthly, folks. And this is Coinbase's. So Coinbase, their blockchain is called Base. And AERO, this is Aerodome Finance, they are the largest liquidity provider on that network. So these guys have they have relations to Coinbase, which is obviously one of the biggest exchanges in the world. So I'm very bullish on the project. They have fundamentals. They're a liquidity provider. And I think they're going to do big things here in the bull market. I'm thinking anywhere from, I'm going to say probably $3 to $5 this bull run. And I don't think that one's going to break down below 45 cents. Huge, big breakout candle here today. Looking really good. Okay, that's still a solid hold. If anything, add more here. We got LA. LA Lagrange. LA. You got Pepe with a weekly dot. So you're going to start seeing weekly dots come through this week, folks. You're going to start seeing the weekly dots. What's going on, HOJ? What's that? Pepe with the weekly, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I think you're going to see some weekly signals popping off here this week. And remember, the bigger the time frame on the dots, the more accurate. So the monthly and the weekly dots are going to be the most accurate dots, the most accurate buy signals, followed by the daily, followed by the 4 hours, so on and so forth. The bigger, the better. We want to work from the top down. That's why we start with the monthly. We want to make sure the monthly's in our direction. How do we know that? Either the candle's green or the dot is green. Pepe doesn't have any data on the monthly yet, so we'd have to use the weekly. You see the weekly dot flashing here on today's stream, so now we're in here to the daily looking for these setups, and Pepe is looking freaking good here, folks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Lagrange looks like a crypto here, too new. I can't really tell you anything about this one. It's too new. Watch the 4 hour for a dot. Watch for that one. I would put a stop loss right there at, call it 95 cents. But very, very new crypto. That's more of a fundamental play than anything. 2x potential entries. I don't know what you mean by that. WLF. This is Wolf, Terra Wolf. This is, I believe they mine Bitcoin. They mine cryptocurrency as well. Beautiful looking chart here as well. Again, what did we do? We broke out over the EMA, right? Downtrend. We know we're in a downtrend. We're below the EMAs, below the EMAs, below the EMAs. There was the breakout. There was the pullback into the mean. Beautiful setup right there off of 350, and it's running now, baby. Okay, and you got that green candle. Look at that. We're curling up here. This one's solid too. This is a solid buy here. That one is not going to break down there below 350. Pepe, we just covered. We got Songbird. If you guys got the chart request today, we're taking requests from the Discord. So you got to get them in over here on the Discord if you guys want me to cover them. On Wednesday, I'll be taking chart requests from the live chat. So if you guys don't want to join the membership for $4 a month, less than a Starbucks coffee on Discord, fine. Come back on Wednesday, and I will do my best to cover your requests. But this Monday is strictly for our Discord members. Wednesday is for YouTube, and then on Friday, that's when we do our watch lists. Songbird, big move up there, pulled it back. I like this one as long as you can hold on to 0.004. Adam, I hope you guys are buying utility right now, man. I think utility is going to have a massive, massive run here into summer. Okay, up above 4, you can see, again, another double bottom here. We were talking about the double bottom. It's actually a triple bottom. Okay, bottom, 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 all on $4. Adam is solid here above $4, and I believe that one actually has, or it had a monthly dot there for a second, but it faded. But it looks very strong above $4. Adam, we got Solana. Solana's pointing straight up, baby. What did we say? We said that one's not going to break down below 140. Why did we not think that was going to break down below 140? Because we bottomed on it right here in May. That was the bottom, folks. Boom. Pulled right back into it. Another double bottom here, and now we're doing the Ripski here, baby. We're doing the Ripski. Okay, no, we haven't covered MSTR yet. I will get to that if it's over here inside the chart requests. Boom. But off of 140, a beautiful bounce, a beautiful double bottom here, folks. Off of 140, and we are going straight up now. You're looking at Solana getting ready to absolutely explode here, folks. It's gonna... For glory, baby! Let's go! Oh! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's run it up. Okay? Let's run it up. Prepare for glory. Because it's coming, baby. It's coming. It's coming. And if you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Is that an actual chart here? Fear and Greed. I don't see the Fear and Greed Index. We can go to CoinMarketCap for that one. CoinMarketCap.com. Where's the Fear and Greed Index? It's still neutral. It's still literally at 55. It's still at 55. So we're not even in greed territory yet, man. We're not even in greed territory yet. Okay, we're about to get a FOMO rally. There's going to be a lot of retail piling in now, thinking that they missed the boat after we're up 20, 30, 40%. People keep saying, oh, retail isn't excited about altcoins. Well, how do you get retail excited, guys? You frickin' rip the market. You send the market to the moon. And then that's when all of retail gets excited again, right? Everyone's, oh my God, we're up. Yeah, it's up 300%. Let's buy it. And then what do? They flush it on you, right? Our goal here is to never buy when everybody's excited. Okay, we want to buy before the excitement. We want to buy before they're jumping for joy, right? Again, cheat sheet over here in the Discord. Okay, they call it the stealth phase for a reason. The stealth phase is when nobody's talking about it. People are bored. People have quit. People have gone to chase the next shiny object. Okay, this is when retail is excited. Retail is excited when prices go parabolic. This is when retail FUDs back into the market. Okay, this is when they FOMO back in. And by this time, we are selling, we are unloading, we are dumping, we are getting rid of our investments that we were buying down here. Okay, we don't want to buy when everyone's excited. People are like, oh my God, people aren't excited. Retail's not excited. Good, good. How do I make more money so I can just keep buying? Because when they are excited, I'm going to sell to them. And they're going to just, unfortunately, they're going to get screwed because they don't understand how market psychology works. Warren Buffett says, buy when there's blood in the streets and sell when everybody's jumping for joy. Sell the greed, buy the fear. Sell the greed, buy the fear, buy the uncertainty, buy when everyone else is just not having a good time. Okay, market psychology, folks. If you're buying when everyone else is excited and we're up here at all-time highs, you're asking for it. That's how people lose money. Okay, I've watched this repeat over and over and over again over the last 8 years, and that's why I started this channel, because I hate seeing people get smoked. And it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Okay, everybody was buying back here in January. Solana, all-time highs, $300. What happened? Went all the way to $100. If you bought Solana at $300 and you held it all the way down, you lost 70% of your portfolio. Okay, $10,000 turned into $3,000. Okay, not buying when everyone's excited. We want to buy when nobody's excited. Okay, that's why we got the cheat sheet over there in the Discord. Okay, and right now the fear and greed index is neutral, meaning it's like a 50-50 split. Okay, I think people are starting to get more bullish after today probably, but we will see. Well, I mean, if we're up 20-30% tomorrow, everyone's going to be FOMOing in. Here's SPX. This was a good little buy pocket to buy this one, but this thing's pointing straight up. I wouldn't buy it up here. I would continue to hold and wait for that red dot there to take some profits on SPX. We got Riz. Riz is taking a little dump today. It's down 10%. It's got a red dot here on the daily. What I'm watching is the 4 hour on this one. Okay, this is a very new project, very low market cap project. I'm still holding my position. I'm not selling this thing till it hits like a $50 to $100 million market cap. It could come all the way down here to 0.004 and still be bullish. So this is still a long-term hold for me. Again, a very new project. They're just getting started. They just launched a couple months ago. So literally brand new. And the monthly's still pointing up. We're still up around 200% from the bottom here. So Riz is still a solid play. I still think I believe in the project. And they got that partnership with Chainlink as well. So very low market cap. Don't get flushed out on a little 10% day. Riz staking went down to 19%. Yeah. So the more people that put their that stake, the lower the APY is going to be. So as more people start staking, the APY is going to get smaller and smaller. That's just kind of how it goes. Still, 19% for just holding is pretty damn good. Here's WorldCoin, WLD. This one's green here on the monthly. Looks good. Be looking for pullbacks on this one. This one looks solid here above $1. Okay, this one probably not going to break down below $1 here. You got the signal right there. That's a buy. WLD is a buy. We got Algorand, ALGO. Algorand pushing up here. Very nice. Okay, I don't see that one breaking down below 18. And you got a green candle there on the monthly. Okay, green starting on the monthly. You got the weekly green this week again. 4 weeks of pulling back. Here we go. We're starting to curl up here. Okay, looking very good here above 18 cents. VeChain. VeChain looks solid here as well. Okay, that one's solid up above 0.022. Okay, you got the green dot again right there at 0.023. You're up about 10%. Monthly chart also turning green here on the monthly. Get ready, folks. I'm telling you right now, this is probably your last chance to load up at these prices. I mean, tomorrow we could be up 20-30%. By the end of the week, like I said, if Ethereum breaks out over this level, okay, over that $2,800 level, you're going to see altcoins go absolutely insane. Okay, and 2,800 is just the resistance from right there and also from back here. Okay, if that level breaks, previous resistance becomes support. Okay, and you're going to see this thing absolutely fly. So 2,800 is a big level to watch. And when that breaks on Ethereum, I'm telling you, altcoins, it's going to make today look like a little smidge on the chart. You're going to see altcoins up 20, 30, 40%. And look at that. I mean, look at Ethereum's chart right now. Green on the daily, green on the monthly, and that weekly's still green as well. So you got the trifecta happening on Ethereum right now. You got a green dot on the monthly, a green dot on the weekly, and a green dot on the daily. Everything lining right up, baby. Let's go. Altcoin season, baby. We have been calling for August, the end of summer, maybe even into November. Okay, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know when the exact top is going to be. Where I'm going to be selling all my altcoins is when this stochastic RSI on Ethereum comes back up here and touches the white dotted line. This is a monthly chart. When this happens, I will be unloading my Link, my ARB, I'm going to sell everything. Okay, I'm selling it all when that happens because it called the top back here in 2024 at 4,200 and it called the top back here at around 4,500 as well. Okay, that is the sell signal. That is the end of altcoin season. And if you think about it, that white dotted line represents 100. Okay, so that's a 100 value. Right now it's sitting at 20. So this means we're 20% of the way to the top of altcoin season. Okay, we're still on the bottom half, folks. We're not even halfway. Okay, and I think this is going to happen. I think we're going to get back up here, like I said, anywhere between August and November. I think that's the time frame. We're always 1 to 6 months out on this channel. Okay, this signal is telling us that we're going up for the next 1 to 6 months on Ethereum. When Ethereum goes up, altcoins go up as well. Okay, Ethereum pulls altcoins with it. And this, it doesn't get any more bullish, guys. These green dots on the monthly chart do not come around every day. They don't come around every day. Okay, they are very rare. Okay, they are very rare. Like I said, the last one that came with the blue wave down here, if you want to count this one, was in November of 2023. That was 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years since we've gotten this signal. Okay, and if you don't want to count this one right here in January of 2023. Again, that was 3 years ago. Okay, maybe a little, my math's probably off a little bit there. Okay, 2.5 to 3 years ago is the last time we got this. 2.5 to 3 years ago. It doesn't happen every day, but it's happening here in June of 2025. And again, we got the trifecta. The trifecta is when the weekly is green, the monthly is green, and the daily is green. This is like a once in every 5-year opportunity, folks. I'm not just trying to blow smoke. I'm just showing you the data. I'm just showing you what the chart says. Okay? If you bought any one of these green dots on Ethereum, okay, any altcoin at this time, in the past 5 years, you made a bunch of money. You made a lot of money. Okay? And that's not me just saying that. I'm not one of these influencers saying that, oh, XRP is going to go to 10,000 or ZBEX going to $1, and I don't do price predictions. I don't care for them. I'm just showing you what the indicator says. The indicator is going to tell me when to sell. I told you guys my selling strategy. I'm going to sell when it comes back up here, just like it did the last 2 times we went on a big run up. That is where I'll sell. We are 20% of the way there. We're sitting at 20. The white dotted line represents 100. It's at 20. 20. We're not even close. We're not even close. Again, my target, if I'm going to put a target out there for Ethereum, it's going to be anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000. $5,000 to $8,000 on Ethereum. Super bullish, man. STX, all the altcoins are going to follow. Not all of them, but the majority of them. If you're buying good quality projects, I think you're going to do very well. And STX, again, the wave is way down here on STX. We're at the bottom here. Okay, we're at the bottom. Okay, STX, you look at this monthly. Where did we bottom last time? In 2023, 2 years ago. We bottomed at 50 cents. We went from 50 cents up to $3.80. Where did we bottom right here? At 50 cents. That's called a double bottom. Okay, and you're sitting at 70 right now. This one's most likely breaking out here today. This one's most likely breaking out here today. This one will not go below 60 cents. It will not go below 60 cents. You got a green dot here today. I'd buy that one here. Yeah, again, I'm bullish on every single altcoin right now. Okay, I don't really care. Not every single one, but anyone with utility. And STX is a solid play. Here's AAL. This is a good request. Okay, airlines. What is it? Summertime. What are people doing in summertime? People are flying. People are traveling. People are having a good time. Okay, they're going on flights when really they should be saving their money and buying altcoins. Okay, but up above $11, I really like AAL. This looks good. The monthly chart looks good. Okay, it's curling up. I personally would rather fly Delta. That is my favorite airline, but up above 11, AAL looks good. VFC. Okay, this one's trying to bottom right there at 12. Again, it's down below the EMA, so it's really not my favorite. I'd wait for a green dot on the monthly for that one. Okay, the green dot on the monthly will tell you when we're breaking out over the EMAs. Okay, the green dot just represents a move higher on the macro, right? That will tell you when we break up over it. So up above 12, if you want to use it, if you want to take a trade, I don't like the trade stuff that's trending below the EMAs though, because you can see how it acts as resistance. Boom. Okay, so up above 12, if you want to trade it, go ahead, but personally not my favorite stock right now. Intel. I believe Intel actually had a green dot on the monthly chart show up today, but I think it faded away. Okay, it faded away. So the daily, Had a nice little push. You can see it's been bottoming right here at $19. So that's going to have a hard time breaking down below $19. I don't see it going lower than 19, but it did actually have an alert show up over here in the monthly alert section. Again, a dot can show up and it can fade away. You can see Intel right there did give the monthly signal, but just because it comes up on the chart doesn't mean that it's going to close. A dot is never confirmed until the candle closes. So, I mean, that is a signal that it could potentially be green here by the end of the month. But remember, there's 30 days. There's 30 days in a month. So a lot can happen in 30 days. That's why we use the monthly with the daily. Okay, because there's 30 of these daily candles in one monthly candle. So if you believe in Intel, I do think it's a good spot to be building a position here up above 19, just based on fundamentals. I think chip makers are gonna do very, very well here into the end of the year as well. I don't think that thing breaks 19. If you're gonna take the trade here, use a stop loss at $19 on Intel. Now we got Bitcoin from Amanda. Thank you. Somebody finally requested Bitcoin, and look at that. Up above 110, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got new candles coming in here as well. Didn't look like we got much. Got a lot of dailies yesterday, but we just got new daily candles. So new daily candles form every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So we just got those new candles there. You can see Bitcoin gave us the signal on the daily here on Saturday, June 7th. Okay, that was this Saturday. We got that over the weekend. Okay, that told us that, hey, 104 is the bottom. Look what we're doing. We're blasting off. We are literally $2,000 away from all-time highs here. Again, if we could break out over 212, that is going to continue its run up. 112 is currently the resistance. But again, we got the monthly alert there in May, and we are pushing higher here. Okay, looking to break that 112 tomorrow. Will the momentum keep up? We shall see. Okay, we shall see. But 104 right now is the current support. Okay, and I don't know what we need to do to get these altcoins to go. I don't know if Bitcoin needs to go down or Bitcoin needs to keep ripping. Bitcoin ripping is never a bad thing for the markets, guys. It's never a bad thing. And this one also has the trifecta going on right now. We got the green weekly, we got the green monthly, and we got the green daily at the moment. Up above 104, I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin here. This one could pull back a little bit on the 15-minute, maybe down to 108 or 107. But up above 104, we are very, very bullish. Watch for that one to break all-time highs tomorrow at 112. Bitcoin looking strong. And again, that dot came right there at 104 over the weekend. We called that out. We call all the dots out inside the Discord for our members over there. Again, it's $4 a month if you guys want to join. But we have the monthly alerts, the weekly alerts, the daily alerts, and the golden dots, all supported over there inside of the Discord. Bitcoin's chart. Would love to see that thing break out to all-time highs tomorrow. We got Tesla. What is Tesla doing? I made a TikTok on this today. Up above 280, it looks fine. I really don't know, man. He's picking a fight with Trump. I don't know if they're doing that for a show or what they're doing. But up above 280, Tesla looks okay. I think you're going to get some chop here. Okay, I wouldn't rush into this. I think they're going to probably try to shove it back down to 280, 290. But up above 280, I would say I will remain bullish. But if we break down below 280, I think we're going to come down to like 220 to 240. Again, picking a fight with Trump is not a good strategy, in my opinion. I don't care how you feel about Trump. I don't know. I just don't think that's a smart move for him. But he's kind of been laying off a little bit over the last couple of days. But 280 is the technical level. If you're trading the chart, 280 is the technical level. We shoved it down into there. You can see that's where we bottom right here, down here at 270, and they stepped right back in here today. So this is when you could look at the 15-minute. Yeah, 280. I'm not sold yet on Tesla. I'll just say that. I'm not sold that this dip is over, but 280 is your stop loss if you want to sell one. ARKM. ARKM's got a golden dot there in June. This one isn't on my watch list, so that's why that one wasn't called out. But this one looks good, up above 40 cents. 40 cents, this one looks solid. Okay, if you guys got requests, get them over there inside the Discord. Inside of the Discord channel under the chart request thread. Today is for our Discord chart requests, not the live chat. Okay, live chart requests will be taken on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time here. But up above 40 cents, I like ARKM. You also saw the golden dot. Again, that golden dot is a 1 to 6 month swing trade there. I don't know anything about this project, but if you believe in it, it looks like a really good spot to go long. And when I say long, I mean buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. SBET. Yeah, I got a free trading course over there too, guys. If you guys want to learn more about the strategy on when and where to buy, I have a free trading course right here in the trading course tab, completely free. You guys can join up and go watch that, learn a little bit more about the strategy. SBET, this is Sharp Link Gaming. This thing went from $3 all the way up to $125. What the heck happened there? Okay, big move. Now it's coming down. So I want to see this thing reset into like 10 bucks. Okay, that looks interesting. I'm actually going to add that one to the watch list. I don't know what it is, but they had that huge spike there. Big old spike, dude. $3 to 120. Missed that, and now it's correcting. So now people are panic selling, right? They're probably buying up here at $70, $80. Now they're seeing their portfolio crash. So it's coming down. It's probably going to fill that gap right there at like $6.60. But I would look to buy this one on the next green daily dot if you wanted to play SBET. I wouldn't touch it until you get the signal. Quantum. What's going on, Daniel? QBTS, a little too high for me. Again, we're up here in the red zone on the Fibonacci. If you guys can't see the Fibonacci on your trading indicator, just click down this arrow, hit that I button, and you can see we're in the red zone. So up in the red zone is never where we want to be buying. We don't want to be buying up there, okay, because a red dot in the red zone is also one of our selling tactics. And it's got a green dot today, but I just never buy this far off of the mean. I would never want to buy. If you want to set a stop loss. If you want to play continuation, just use a stop loss at 16. But if 16 breaks, it's probably coming back down to 10. I'd take some off there on that one. Or use that stop loss. MIR, are you talking about the stock? I'm going to guess you're talking about the stock because you just requested 3 stocks. That one is also very, very high right now. Okay, this is like Snoop Dogg. Okay, smoking a joint right now. It's way high, way up there. Okay, eyes are red. Okay, 19 is the stop loss if you want to play the continuation. But I personally would be taking some off on this one. Okay, or setting that stop loss at 19. Okay, big move up. Those are both very strong. They're just overbought right now. They're just overbought. So as a trader, we'd be expecting a pullback. We want to buy into the averages, right? We don't want to buy when we're way off the averages, right? Pepe, baby, let's go. Okay, come over here to the cheat sheet again. When we're off the mean, when we're off the averages, when we're off those averages, we're up here. Okay, we're up here in delusion, greed territory. Okay, not saying it can't keep going, but eventually they're going to pull it back. Okay, they're going to pull it back to 15, 16 bucks. This is where you should have been buying. This is where you should have been buying. This is where you should have been buying. Not way up here. Okay, nice move for sure, but definitely set a stop loss at 19 on that one just to protect your gains. Because if you're entering down here, you're up almost 100%. So you'd hate to watch it go all the way back down, right? That's why we set a stop loss to protect our gains. If it goes down to 19, you sell, you take your profits, and you go find the next trade. QQQ, good request here. QQQ still pushing up, still looking beautiful. Again, green on the monthly. That means tech stocks are going up. That thing's literally going for an all-time high here. If we break out over that 540 level, tech's going to go nuts. Tech's going to go nuts on a breakout over 540. That'd be all-time highs here. And again, I'm not betting against a monthly green dot, guys. I am not betting against a monthly green dot. This indicates we're going up for the next 1 to 6 months. Okay, and the only thing that counters it is a red dot. Okay, so as long as the dot is green, we got to be bullish if we're using our strategy, right? If it's red, we got to be bearish. Okay, if it's green, we got to be bullish. We're going up. Okay, and the monthlies are the most accurate signals that you can get, and that looks fantastic. CELH, QQQ, and if you want to buy QQQ, wait for if you want to play a pullback, watch for a pullback into like 500 into those EMAs. But right now, if you wanted to set a stop loss, I'd put it right there at 520. If 520 broke, we'll come back down here to 500. But 520 is your technical level that you want to be watching here. CELH. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I want to know who made it on CELH. I want to know who got in on this one, man. We've been tracking this for how long? I mean, it's been all the way back here since February. Okay, we saw the breakout, the trend breakout there on their earnings. What did we do? We were in a long downtrend, a year and a half of going down, 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 to down, to down, down. What happened? We broke out of the downtrend. We pulled back into the EMA. We did the Ripski. We pulled back. We did the Ripski. We pulled back, and now we're doing the Ripski again. This one also had the green dot right there in March at around $25. You're up around 100%, and this thing is just cooking. It's cooking. Love to see it, man. I know some of you got in on this, so that's beautiful. That is just absolutely beautiful. This has been one of my favorite stocks for a long time now. Okay, and it's breaking out here. Kevin, I've been doing it for 8 years, man. 8 years, my friend. Okay, I got my 10,000 hours into technical analysis. 10,000 hours plus. I mean, I'm probably over 10,000 hours, to be honest with you. Okay, I grew up on a computer. I'm a nerd, dude. I'm a nerd, but also I'm athletic, so I'm kind of like that in between. But I just love technical analysis, dude. I've been looking at charts since I was, I really got into it when I was probably around 23, and I'm like 31 now. So, yeah, just every day waking up looking at charts, man. For the last 8 years is how I gained my knowledge. Failing, you know, I've had really bad trades. I've blown up my account. Okay, I've failed. I've seen it all. I've been through everything. I've been through the COVID crash. I've been through a lot of stuff, man, in these markets. And I love it, man. It's the most interesting thing in the world to me, economics. Outside of Jesus Christ, I think economics are my favorite thing in the whole world. But Amazon here, this one's given a green dot here on the monthly, and the daily is breaking out. Okay, we also got the golden cross here on Amazon. So we've been talking about Amazon for a while. That also has the green dot on the monthly, just like how the QQQ has the green dot on the monthly, just like how the SPY has the green dot on the monthly. Okay, just like how Meta has the green dot on the monthly. Okay, literally all the biggest companies in the world are given green dots on the monthly. And what does the monthly dot represent? The green dot on the monthly represents we're going up for 1 to 6 months. Okay, that is what represents it. So with Amazon, okay, we are now looking to buy the pullbacks, right? We typically want to buy when the stochastic is at 0. So this was a good little pocket to buy Amazon at 200 and about 200. It's up about, I don't know, 10% from there right now. But I think this one has a lot of room to go. Amazon looks very solid here. Okay, if you want to buy it, wait for the green dot, because again, we want to enter the day of the green dot. Remember, as long as the monthly is green, this tells us, boom, the macro time frame, our direction is in our favor. So what we're looking for is pullbacks now on the daily. Okay, a pullback on the daily and a green dot is going to be a great place to enter. You had that opportunity right there around 203, 204. And very nice move. We're breaking out. We broke that resistance level right there at 214. And yeah, I would just be watching for green dots on the daily chart for the next 1 to 6 months. Because again, this green dot means we are going up for 1 to 6 months. We're looking for all pullbacks now on Amazon. Trump coin. Are people still buying this? Okay, up above 10, it looks fine. But God, I hear he's releasing his World Liberty Fi coin here too. And I really hope that doesn't wreck our altcoin season too. But I mean, $10 is the technical level. I don't like the fact that it's down below the EMAs, okay, and it's still red on the monthly. Not my favorite looking chart right now. I don't know what the utility is going to be for that either. Ondo we covered. Again, we got the golden dot back there. The golden dot is a signal to go 1 to 6 months. You're already up around 6-7% off the golden dot if you took that signal, and sitting at 88 cents. I don't see this one going back below 80 cents. I don't see Ondo going below 80. Yep, in the Discord, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's free to join. You guys can just click that link in that pinned link. Just go to overkillinvestingclub.com. It's free to join, but we do have the membership. I'll get more into the details of the membership later, but we do have become a member thread right there. You guys can go learn more about it right there inside of that thread. It's $4 a month if you guys pay for the year in full. We have around 2,000 people. I don't think I'm going to keep it at $4 a month much longer just because we have about 2,000 people now. I'm probably going to double that price here very shortly. And once you sign up, if you're on that plan, you are locked in to that price. So Ondo's still a solid hold. Here's SOXL. This is the chip maker. That one actually had a green dot show up here today, but you can see the last time this wave was all the way down here was back here at $10 2 years ago. It went all the way up to 70. So this is like a chip maker ETF. So they have, it's when you buy this, it's like buying NVIDIA, buying Texas Instruments, buying AMD, Intel, I believe, is in it as well. SMCI might be in it too. But when this thing's going up, it pretty much indicates that chip maker, like the chip stocks, are going up, and it is a leveraged ETF. So you can see it's 3x. But the monthly, the macro time frame, we called this one out at like $7. How do we call it at 7? Well, we just simply looked at the chart down here and saw that it bottomed right there in that area last time in 2022, gave you the green dot and ripped. Same exact level, right? That double bottom, boom. And that thing's pointing straight up. So I'd be watching for any pullback on this name, okay? And a green dot. You see you got an opportunity to buy it right there at around 17. It went up to 21. Okay, so I really like this one still above 15 bucks. Okay, that's pretty big risk. I'd want to see a more dramatic pullback on it for me to enter, but I'd be holding it right now if you guys got in on that last dot. And that monthly looks like it's just getting started. So chips going into summer are going to be a great, great trade. Now we got ARB. ARB had a nice day yesterday. We've reclaimed that 50-day moving average. I don't see ARB going down below 30. I don't see that going down below 30. Look at that monthly starting to curl here. And the weekly as well. That weekly dot should show up this week, if not this week, next week. Easy stop loss on that one at 30 cents if you want to set one. But we are putting in a higher low at the moment. We bounced right there at 30. A higher low is when you bounce at a higher spot than your previous bounce. Boom. Bounced right here up to 53. We're bouncing again right here at around 31. So up above 30, this one is still very, very strong. I'm still a buyer of that one. And I do have a position in that project. Myra. Myria. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Yeah, you do need to get the Discord app if you don't have it on your phone. You can just go to discord.com if you're on a desktop. Myra, this thing's breaking out. Very nice breakout. So I want to see a pullback on this one now in a green dot. Okay, you missed your green dot opportunity, but that monthly looks really good. So if you're long on it, it doesn't look bad. I don't know anything about this project, so make sure you know what you're buying. But up above 0.001, this one looks very strong. Pipe, I seen this one the other day. I wouldn't buy this one, dude. You want to buy an Oracle, buy Chainlink. Chainlink will outperform Pipe. Okay, this thing got rugged because they were the cause of a recent hack on the SUI network. It is trying to put a double bottom here at 10 cents, so if you want to play it, use 10 cents as your stop loss, but I would rather buy Chainlink here. It's got a green candle to start the month, so like I said, if you want to play it, if you believe in it, I don't think it's a bad place to add as long as it can hold on to 10 cents. But the chart, again, very weak. Very big rug pull. We broke out here and then failed to hold it. So up above 10, this one looks good. MSTR is going to all-time highs. Yeah, as long as Bitcoin keeps ripping. Ondo, we covered. WBD. Warner Bros. Oh, that's an ugly candle there. Big breakout today and pulled right back. That's a weird-looking candle right there, man. Launched a cash tender offer for nearly all outstanding notes up to $14 billion. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. That is an ugly candle. I don't understand that one there. That's pretty weird. I would use $9 as a stop loss on that one, but that is one of the weirdest. I mean, that thing opened up right here at 10. No, it opened up right. Yeah, opened up at 10.50, went up to 11, and then shoved it all the way back down. That's weird. $9 level you want to watch on that one. We got Chirp. Chirp is another very low market cap play that we took not too long ago here. Again, still just building a range right here at around 10 cents. So that one's still a hold. If it comes down to 8 cents, I'd probably look to buy more. After that, 6 cents would be the place I'd want to add. This is a very low market cap project, guys. Very risky play. But if you look into their project, I really like it. They got a partnership with Chainlink coming up as well. And again, they're like a $5 million market cap. So that one and Riz are my two like very low market cap plays. Both of those only have like a $5 million market cap. Very high risk, high reward plays. So it's going to be very choppy. There are going to be days where it could be down 20%. But again, the chart is still up and to the right. And I still really like this one here at 10 cents. Personally, I wouldn't be looking to buy it again because I already have a position unless it hit like 8 cents. Same thing with Riz. I'm watching the 4 hour on Riz here. Riz could come all the way down here to 0.004 into that 200 EMA and still be bullish. You can see the wave is way down here right now, which is good. Okay, the last time the wave was down here was right here on the 4th of June. Boom, 4 cents all the way up to 6 for a 50% move. And now it's retracing again. Again, these are long-term holds for me. Both monthly charts still look very, very good. Okay, Chirp and Riz are both still green here on the monthly. Looking good. Solana, I believe we covered Solana, covered Trump, covered Ondo, CRV. If you guys missed, you guys are joining late, you guys can watch the replay over here inside of the latest tab. Okay, you can watch all the replays in the latest tab over here inside of the Discord. So if you come here, the latest tab always posts. You always can get the previous or the most recent live streams. So here's today's, and then here was Friday's. Friday is our watch list. We go over our watch list every Friday, and then Monday and Wednesday are for chart requests, if you guys are new. CRV, still green here on the monthly. Got the green dot here on the monthly. This is Curve Dow. Look at that perfect bounce off the 200 right there, baby. Let's go. Right off of 60 cents. Beautiful bounce there. Okay, right into the EMA. That was a perfect buying opportunity for you guys. Boom, got the green dot. Now it's doing the Ripski. This one's not going below 60. That's a solid hold. You can even add more probably at these levels. XRP also. Where'd that thing bounce? Right on that daily 200, baby. Okay, bounced on it there, bounced around it here, bounced around it here, bounced around it here, and bounced on it twice here in June. And now we're pointing straight up, baby. I don't see XRP going below $2.10. I don't see it happening here. Okay, at least this summer. Rivals, we covered Sky. Ugly. Okay, looks like a rug. I don't like to buy things that are below the EMAs. I would avoid that one or look to short that one. Kava, also very ugly. Okay, wait for the monthly dot. You got to wait for the monthly alert on that one or for it to break back up. But we don't want to buy things in a downtrend. Okay, we know we're in a downtrend when it's red on the monthly or we're getting rejected by these EMAs. We covered SBET. You're going to have to watch the replay on that one. Covered Pepe, covered Ondo, covered Riz, BBAI. Got some AI stocks coming up here for you guys. Thank you for the requests. BBAI still solid here. Okay, I would use a stop loss at 320. Waiting on that green dot on the daily. I believe this one does, or it did have the monthly. Up above 320. I still like BBAI here for a hold. We're just kind of going sideways here. So waiting for this. Okay, up above 320 or $3. We're still bullish on BBAI there. SOUN. Same thing with SoundHound. We're still bullish up above $9. Okay, that actually had a green dot show up here today. As long as this thing could hold on to 9, it looks good. TEM, Tempest AI. Probably my 3 favorite AI plays. Look at that. Boom, big bounce. We were talking about this one right here when it went down 20%. Came right back into our EMA right there at 52, 53. Gave the green dot, did the Ripski. This one's breaking out here. Looking really good. Okay, really, really good. Move our stop loss up now to like 55. 55 is the stop loss on TM right now, but that one looks really good. That one looks like it's going to break out here. Monthly's pointing straight up. That one looks like it's going back to 90 to 100. Solid. GRT. GRT. 8 cents is the level you want it to hold. It's got a green candle here to start the month. No dot yet. But again, if altcoins rip, you should see the green dot show up on GRT here in June or July on the monthly there. Okay, let's break it out here. If you want to play it, use a stop loss at 8 cents. Circle. Not going to be a lot of data on Circle. This is the USDC company, the people who own USDC. I would not buy this thing right now. I think they're going to rug it. I think they're going to pull it. I think they're going to pull the rug out on you guys, and then we'll get the opportunity to buy it. I want to buy it like around 70. No data on my indicator yet. Okay, you have to use like a 15-minute chart. So again, if it just came out 3 days ago, there's not a lot I can tell you guys on the indicator just because it's so new and it doesn't have any data yet. So again, you'd have to be in here like on the 5-minute or the 15-minute. There isn't even any data on the 4-hour yet, but I'm not buying this thing. I don't like to buy new IPOs. I want to wait for the first retracement, and that's where we can attack. But I would want to buy this one around anywhere from 70 to 90 if I was going to play it. I'd just rather buy crypto here, to be honest with you. Hash AI. Like a crypto. You want this one to hold on to 0.004. It's got the green dot here today. Looks like an AI play. Very new. I like to buy projects again that are established, but this one doesn't look bad here if you want to use a stop loss at 0.0004 on Hash AI. We got Caspa. Caspa's looking good here. Nice bounce, double bottom right there, and green monthly candle. So, folks, we're pointing straight up. I mean, our target is right on. We're right on target right now, folks. Up above 8 cents. Caspa's looking really good here. You want to see that reclaim these EMAs. I think we could reclaim probably 10 cents. That could happen tomorrow. That could happen tomorrow here. Again, 4 weeks down. Here's the weekly candle starting to turn. Looking fantastic here above 8 cents. Okay, I'm still thinking we're going to get the China deal this week, folks. I said that last week. I am convinced there's going to be a China-U.S. deal this week, and that's going to be a catalyst for these markets, and it's going to be beautiful. Okay, again, that's not for sure. I just got a feeling. I got a really good feeling about it. XDC, ugh, ugly. 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 I don't know. I don't know about this one. I guess 5 cents is your support, but chart's pretty ugly. That one lacks buyers. I'd rather buy like Algorand or XLM or XRP or CRO or one of those names. Flare looks good, though. I'd take Flare over XDC. I don't see Flare going below 0.017. That one looks good. Pointing up. Weekly chart looks good. And the monthly chart looks good. Everything's pointing up on FLR there. Okay, that one's good. You could use a less conservative stop loss at 0.016 where we wick down to right there if you want to, but that one looks good. I'd buy FLR over XDC there. Circle we covered. Cetus. This is that protocol, this liquidity protocol on the SUI network that got hacked. And they are back online from what I can see. So, I mean, if you believe in the project, hopefully they don't get hacked again. I doubt they'll get hacked again. Once you get hacked once, you probably learn your lesson. But I don't see this one going below 10 cents here. Okay, if it can hold their stuff together. So if you believe in it, I think it's a great place to get back in here. Okay, great spot. If you believe in the project, I think it's a good spot here. Okay, weekly also starting the month out green. You could wait for the weekly signal if you want to, but I don't see this one breaking down below 10 cents. Virtual protocol. That one pulled back into the 50 right there. Gave you the green dot yesterday. That was called out in the Discord. I don't see this one breaking down below 160. Okay, that one looks good as well. Green on the monthly, green on the weekly, and green on the daily. Okay, 160 is your stop loss on this trade. Lo-Fi, L-O-F-I. Lofi. This is another SUI play. SUI. Green on the monthly, green on the weekly. Daily doesn't have a lot of data. But we are breaking out here. I'd use a stop loss at 4 cents. You need 4 cents to hold there on Lofi. AI16Z. That one looks good above 20 cents. Okay, trying to bounce there off at 20. Monthly got a green candle. Weekly's green, and the daily is green. I believe this is an AI play, but I would use a stop loss right there at 19 to 20 cents if you were to play that one. Our chart, I don't know. Can't really see on the monthly there, but up above, I would say $6. It looks fine. SEI, we covered SEI. API 3. Looks pretty weak here. Got a green monthly here. Some of these cryptos that haven't popped off are pretty weak because we've had a lot of these moves that have popped off, and this one just has kind of been muted. That one, the support level would be 60 cents down there on that one. SOUN, we covered. BBAI, we covered. Bros. I think we're buffering here, guys. I'm going to turn off my phone on my Wi-Fi. I live out in the sticks, so I have really bad Wi-Fi sometimes. So if we're lagging, I apologize. Dutch Bros, though, on this one, I would wait. Oh, no. I don't know about this one. I would use a stop loss at 64. Got a red dot here today, so I don't know. That one's a tough one there. I'd want to buy it right here at 52. Okay, not the best place to swing here. Not the best place to go on a swing. Mara, we covered. WLK. Can you guys hear me all right on the chat? Can you guys hear me okay? WLK's taking off. Again, you guys entered on this golden dot at 70. It's sitting at 75. This one looks good. This one looks good. Got a nice green candle here to start the month. That green dot will absolutely send it. So I'm expecting a little bit of chop, but that looks good here. Okay, got the golden dot here. I'd like to see that one break up above 90. Okay, that'll probably be on their earnings. They'll probably just they'll probably just go sideways into earnings, honestly. Or we could go straight up. But that golden dot, again, is a 1 to 6 month hold. You're already up around 10% if you guys took that. And it's only been a few days. So I still like that one for a 1 to 6 month hold off of that signal. MP, this is MP, that was your place to buy right here. I would just move my stop loss up now to 26 on this one. You're coming into resistance here at 30. 26 on the stop loss for that one. UNF. How many more likes we need for a 300 XRP giveaway? We need 143 more likes. 133 more likes for a 300 XRP giveaway, guys. 300 XRP giveaway coming if we can get 133 more likes. Looks like there's about 150 people on stream as of right now. Smash that like, baby. Smash that like. I would love to give away some XRP today, folks. I would love it. It's a nice green day. We're going to share the love a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Up above 180, this one looks good, dude. Pretty choppy stock, but up above 180, it looks fine. And you guys got to limit. I got to limit you to 3 per person. I'm sorry, guys. If you want to request those other ones, come on Monday's stream and request it in the live. CTRX, this is a penny stock, so be careful of the pump and dump. I can't really tell you anything. SMCI. SMCI looks good here. Our support on that has been 36. Got a green dot here today, so I would take that trade. Monthly dot as well. So I'm going to move that one actually into our green list, but you got the monthly and the daily lining up here on SMCI. They've had a lot of lawsuits. That's why I haven't liked them that much. But up above 36, I like it here. Okay, you could even move your stop loss up to like right there at 38 or 39. That one looks good though if you believe in it. I don't like companies that are constantly under investigation. It's just weird to me. NBIS, this thing's on a parabolic run, so I just keep using a trailing stop loss. Okay, you can set it. I mean, I personally probably be selling this one right here, but use it at 48 now. 48 is your trailing stop. I'd want to see it pull back into the averages. It's too far off for me right now. Not saying it can't keep ripping here, but as a trader, you know, I want to take profits in certain areas. If you got in right here, you're up around 80% right now. So I would use a stop at 48. I wouldn't be looking to add to this one. Oh, we got AVAX. See, we got these weekly dots coming through, guys. You got ETC, Ethereum Classic giving you a weekly here. You got AVAX here bouncing nicely. I like AVAX still above 18. Still like AVAX above 18. Okay, that one could have a weekly dot here soon. Nice monthly candle as well. We got Chainlink. Chainlink is green here on the monthly. Okay, if you guys know, if you guys have been following my portfolio, this is my largest holding at the moment. And I still really like it above 12 bucks. Okay, up above 12, I love it. If it goes to 12, I'm just going to buy more. Okay, and it's breaking out here on the daily as well. You got a big green dot down there as well. Very, very bullish looking. This thing looks like it's going to absolutely fly this week. Really what to be watching for right now is these weekly dots, guys, because the weekly dots will bring on the monthly. Okay, normally the weekly dots will come before the monthly. It's just the monthly dots are more accurate. So if we get a weekly dot here on Link either this week or next week, this thing's gonna fly, dude. I mean, I'm targeting anywhere from $50 to $80 here by the end of summer on Chainlink. Okay, we're stuck in this consolidation phase again. In these consolidation phases, this is where people get frustrated because we're just up, down, up, down, up, down. And then we get the big move. We get the big, right, $10 all the way to 30, 200%. And then up here, the majority of retail is like, damn, I wish I would have bought down here. Okay, I wish I would have bought down here, up here. That's what retail says. Damn, I wish I was buying at $10 and not 30. Okay, that's always how retail plays this game. Okay, so right now we're in this phase. Okay, we're sideways. Okay, there's only three things that a market does, guys. A market goes up, a market goes down, and a market goes sideways. So if you as a trader, if you as an investor can determine what phase it is that we are in on this cheat sheet in our Discord, again, this is right here in the cheat sheet. If you could determine what phase we are in, you could make a lot of money investing. Okay? And again, we're macro investors, so we're not trying to look at like this is like a couple days worth of data, right? We want to catch the big move on the macro time frame because that's where you make the 1, 2, 3, 4, 500x, right? Not 500x, but that'd be awesome to make 500x, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x, right? So again, markets only do three things. They go up, they go down, or they go sideways. Okay, I believe altcoins are right here, and we have been right here since April, in this phase since April. Okay, we're not going parabolic. We're not falling to the floor. We're very choppy, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, and again, that is where a lot of new traders get frustrated. Okay, but if you zoom out of the chart, you can see we were doing the same thing back here before we went parabolic. So normally this consolidation happens before the big move to the upside. So, okay, so we're just up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We're not parabolicing right now. People aren't excited. People are still frustrated, which is good. We want people to be frustrated. Okay, those are the times we want to be looking to buy. We don't want to buy when everyone's excited, when everyone's buying just like they were back here in December. Okay, we want to be buying when no one's talking about it, right? No one's excited. Everyone's frustrated. Okay, that's the time as a swing trader with our strategy, right? We want to be buying the stealth phase. Okay, we're kind of in the awareness phase right now. People are starting to become more aware, right? But you could argue that we're in either one of these phases. We're not in the mania phase. The mania phase is where Twitter and, I mean, everybody's going nuts. Everybody's losing their minds. Everybody's having a good time. Everyone's telling their mother and their sister and their cousins and their friends and their family to buy, right? That's when retail, or right, Twitter, you just see it. It's just going insane. Okay, we're not there yet. We're nowhere near it. So still, in my opinion, a very good spot to be buying, guys. I don't think it'll be a good spot to be buying once we get closer to the end of summer. That's when we're going to probably be looking to unload our bags. XLM we covered. MBLY. That is a stock. That one looks good over 15. Okay, you want it to hold on to that 15. You want it to hold on to that 50 EMA. I like it as long as it holds on to 15 bucks. Apple, good request. Apple, again, what are we doing on Apple? We're just sideways. Chop, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, going sideways. God, Apple was all the way down at 170 back in that tariff dip. But up above 190, I don't think Apple looks bad. Some of these other names, I mean, Amazon, Microsoft, NVIDIA, all have broken out. Apple has stayed muted. Apple's pretty muted. So I still don't like Apple here. I want to see Apple break out. Okay, like NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA broke out. NVIDIA broke out over the EMAs. Okay, when we're down below the EMAs, prices, right, the buyers are weak. But as soon as we break up, this is when we want to actively look for those retracements, those pullbacks, right? Apple hasn't shown any strength yet. Apple hasn't shown any strength. Apple hasn't shown us that the buyers are back in control. How do we know? Because we're down below the EMAs. We want to see that breakout above it, right? Just like you did right here. Boom, buyers are in control. Ripski, pullback, entry, Ripski, pullback, entry, Ripski, pullback, entry, Ripski. Okay, rinse and repeat. But when we're down below, okay, that just means the bulls are not in control. So I'm not sold on Apple yet. STZ looks ugly, but it's right back down here to where we bounced last time. God, this one's been disappointing, man. This one's been disappointing. It's still green on the monthly, but we're chopping around, okay? You want to make sure that one holds on to 160. ASTS, glad I sold that one. ASTS is doing the Ripski here. Okay, big move up. So this is, again, we're into resistance here. This is where you want to use a trailing stop loss. You got a gap to fill right there at 31. I'd be taking profits on this thing, to be honest with you. I'd be taking my profits. SYN, because again, if you got in where we want to get in, which is by the EMAs, you were in right here at 22 off the green dot. It's up at what, 36 now? Beautiful move there. If you want to play the continuation, just use a stop loss at 32. SYN. SYN. That one's trying to build a base right there at 15. Okay, I heard these guys are getting delisted from Coinbase. I think they're going into a new coin, so up above 14, it looks okay. This was a nice little trade right here at 25 up to 33, but now we're down below the EMAs, so just not interested. STX. We covered STX. We covered stacks. Polkadot. Polkadot looks good. I still think Polkadot's a steal at $4. Putting a double bottom right here. Monthly is turning green here. Guys, I think we're days away from seeing a huge move here. Okay, I think this is coming here very soon. Okay, I'd watch for the weekly for the confirmation here. That would be followed by the monthly, but up above 370, we're bullish on DOT here. SoFi. ETH approaching 2,800. We'll check it out here. I still like SoFi above 12. Up above 12, I still really like SoFi. Okay, still green on the weekly. Doesn't have the green dot on the monthly yet, but it does have a green candle. I think we're going to break out. I think SoFi is going to break out here. Okay, if you want to move your stop loss up, move it up to 13, but I'd keep mine right there at 12 bucks. Up above 12, that's bullish. Is ETH going to break 2,800 here, folks? Oh me, oh my, baby. Let's go. Run it up, baby. Okay, if we break 2,800 on stream here, I'll give away 100 XRP. If we break 2,800 on stream, I will give away 100 XRP. Okay, so somebody watch that for me. Let me know if it happens. If we break this resistance at 2,800 from right there and right there, somebody let me know. I'll give away 100 XRP. And if we can get to 300 likes on this stream, by the end of stream, I'll give away 300 XRP. 300 XRP giveaway. Okay, if we can get to 300 likes here on the stream. We've never done it before on the stream. I really want to see it happen. Okay, and again, I'll give away 100 if we can break this 2,800 resistance level on ETH. So somebody keep me updated on that as we continue to cover these requests. H-bar, we covered. Ondo recovered. Again, guys, if you guys missed that coverage, come over here to the latest tab and watch the replay here. That will be available over here in the latest tab in the Discord. Again, the Discord is free to join, and you guys can access the replay here at any time on YouTube. LCX, we covered. XYO. XYO. A penny's going to be your stop loss on this one. Okay, green on the monthly there. Weekly green candle on the monthly, and the daily here is setting up nicely off of a penny. So if you're going to play that, just use that stop loss. ICP. Appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Really helps the channel, helps the community. Again, the more people we can get, the better. Okay, the more eyes we have on the market, the better. I like ICP here breaking out. I was actually looking at this monthly chart earlier today, and this thing is very oversold, man. This thing went down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. If you like ICP, I think you buy this one here. Okay, 6 months down normally means we're going to get a really big retracement. Yeah, ICP, I was looking at this one today too. You can put your stop loss right there at like 450. I don't see that one going below 450, and we are breaking out here as well. Okay, I think you're going to see you already have a green dot on the weekly, but that is a breakout here. ICP is, that's one of my favorite setups here right now, guys. One of my favorite charts we've covered here today. I'm adding that one to the watch list. ICP looks good. WHIP. Streams are so much more fun when we're green on the day. I hate streaming on red days because no one's excited, right? But red days are a part of the market, guys. We got to get used to enjoying them. You got to embrace the suck sometimes, right? We got to get through this. You can't. There is no relief, right? If you don't learn how to deal with the red days, you'll never make it in these markets. Okay. Imagine if you guys would have sold dog whip down here on this red day, and you guys didn't understand that. Hey, we're just right here into the EMA. Boom. Okay, popped up above 80 cents. This thing looks good. I don't think WHIP's breaking down below 80. That is looking extremely good. Monthly charts pointing up. Green dot on the weekly, folks. WHIP is about to explode here. Beautiful entry if you guys got it right there at around 80 cents, by the way. That green dot came literally right at 85. You're already up around 15% off the dot. I don't see that one breaking down below 80. What else we got here? ANET. ANET's on the watch list from Friday. Beautiful pullback right there into the 85, into that EMA. Got the green dot, and you're getting that continuation. So I just continue to keep my stop loss at that previous low right there at 83 and continue to hold that one until that stochastic RSI gets back up here to that white dotted line on the monthly. Remember, we went over the selling strategy here at the beginning of the video. We want to sell when the stochastic on the monthly gets back up here to the white dotted line, or when we get a red dot in the red zone on the Fibonacci. And the red zone's sitting all the way up here between 120 and 130. You can see we got the red dot back here. Boom, that was time to sell at 130 in the red zone. Pulled all the way back. Okay, so yeah, nowhere close to it. I just continue to hold on to that one. In the video, we covered Avave. I like Avave. Solid stock here. pushing up. You got the green dot there yesterday. I don't see this one breaking down below 240. I personally, to buy it, I'd want to wait for a pullback, but everything's pointing straight up on this one. This one even has the green dot here on the monthly. Last time we got the green dot, we called this one out in August at around, that was around 110. It went all the way up to 400. That was a 300% move. You're getting the same signal here. Abe's looking good, man. I would just hold the crap out of that one and look to add on any pullbacks moving forward. ENPH. This is Enphase Energy Ugly. Okay, wait for the monthly dot there. You're getting the monthly dot, but God, that thing is ugly, man. I want to see it over the EMA. I want to see it pop over 50. That just ugh. You got the green monthly though, so if you want to take the long, go ahead. Okay, take the long, go ahead. That's I believe they're a solar company. Solar's kind of picking up a little bit of steam lately. I've seen, but yeah, that I don't like buying things that are below the we got to be up above the EMAs. Okay, same thing with this one. Okay, you want that one, if you're in it, you want it to hold 17. But again, you're trading against the trend. You're trading against the trend if we're down below the EMAs. We want to trade with the trend, right? We want to buy the pullbacks into the EMAs. Boom, boom, boom. And then if you want to short when we come up into the EMAs. Like this right here was a great short. Okay, you could have shorted right there into the EMA. You got the red dot into the EMA. Boom, taking a put, going short. Okay, until that thing breaks back out, I don't want to buy it. Near. I bet you were talking about S Sonic. Yeah, this is a new, I believe they're a layer 1 blockchain. They got the green dot there on the monthly, green candle on the monthly, green candle on the weekly. So if you're playing this, use a stop loss at 35. Near protocol. Near. Okay, I like that one up above 220. Still pretty weak though. Got a green candle here on the monthly though. So again, get ready for the reversal. If that one can hold on to 220, it's good. Okay, you got a perfect double bottom, one right there, one right there. Looks phenomenal. 220 is the stop loss. You guys freaking bringing the request today, baby. XTZ looks good here above 50 cents. As long as that one can hold on to 50 cents, it's good. That one also has a green candle to start the month. Guys, I'm telling you, this summer's going to be wild, man. We're going to be on the beach just making them gains every day. Holy smokes, dude. I'm telling you guys, these charts look phenomenal. If you are a swing trader like us, 1 to 6 months out, we are sitting pretty right now. We're just golden right now, baby. Okay, I'd be holding this one. I'd be buying and holding here off the green candles here, waiting for that stochastic to get back up here, the white dotted line. Okay, but this one looks phenomenal. Okay, it doesn't look phenomenal, but it looks good above 50 cents. Bet we covered Popcat. What's up with it, Popcat? Okay, nice little bounce right there off of 35, bouncing on the EMA. Stop loss on that's going to be 30 cents. Again, meme coins are meme coins. So obviously do what you want, but up above 30 cents, technically, the chart looks really good. Riot. Riot's solid. Another Bitcoin miner breaking out over the EMAs. Looking fantastic here. Also got a green monthly dot here. Yeah, all these crypto stocks look like they're about ready to fly too. Riot looks phenomenal here. I like Riot as long as it can hold on to $8. That's the low from right there. Okay, Riot looks really good. SEI we covered. AERO we covered. Block. Block looks okay above 55. Okay, we've broken up over the EMAs. Got a green candle reversal here on the monthly. Weekly's coming up there into resistance. I don't know. Their earnings have been pretty crappy lately. I think they've been losing market share. So if you're going to play this one, use 55. Oh, Block Asset. You want to talk about that one? Okay. Block Asset. There you go. Oh, that one looks good. Okay, nice bounce right there off the 50. Your stop loss would be 6 cents. Monthly got the green. I don't know what this thing is or what it does, but the chart looks really good. I'd buy it right here in this area with the stop loss at 6 cents. SRRL. SRRL USD. I don't see that one on my I don't see that one on TradingView, my friend. Target. Target's trying to break out here as well. We got 2 golden dots on this one. One at 100 and one right here at 90. This thing's very oversold. Again, they were in the middle of some political BS, but they're reversing here. Target's a huge company, guys. Okay, I don't know if you have a wife or a girlfriend or whatever. My wife freaking loves Target, man. I mean, she spends a lot. She doesn't spend that much money. My wife's amazing. But if we're going shopping, we're going to Target. I mean, that's just how it is. That's how my sister is. That's how my mom is. Women love Target, folks. Target's not going anywhere. They make $28 billion a quarter, $30 billion every 4 months. Okay, and their stock is in the gutter right now. Okay, they've been hit very hard. Okay, and we got these golden dots back here at around 90. And that monthly is starting to reverse. So I like Target. I like Target for a long play. And I'm actually going to put that one on the watch list here just because it looks like it is starting to break out. JNK. I like this one above 95. Up above 95, it looks good, but very choppy. Looks like a day trader stock. Probably people trading that on the 15-minute, but up above 95, it looks good. I think there's some higher growth stuff I would get into beside that one, but again, that's just me. You do you. I like this one up above 2050. 2050 on the stop loss there. Okay, pretty ugly. Pretty ugly, but it looks like a mortgage real estate ETF. So if rates could come down, if Powell ends up cutting, I think there's a meeting on like the 17th. If he ends up cutting, you're going to see real estate stocks do very well. Okay, real estate's going to start moving again. Right now, the real estate market sucks. Okay, I'm friends with a lot of real estate agents, and it's no COVID, that's for sure. During COVID, real estate was booming. Right now, it's very slow. Stuff's just way too expensive. Me and my wife are trying to buy a house right now, too, and it's just like, oh, yeah, you want a nice house? Well, you're going to pay $5,000 a month in a mortgage. It's like, I think I'll wait. PFLK, I like this one above 10 if it can hold on. Okay, that one probably has a green candle here to start the month. Again, very choppy stocks for you. Again, I like stocks that are moving up and to the right, not really just doing this, going sideways. This is like a day trader stock, but up above 10, it looks good for a long. And again, I hope you believe in the projects that you guys are buying. Hope you know and understand what you're buying. Here's VRA. That one's got a green dot here on the daily. I think there's a better chart of this one on like Coinbase. Yeah. So, I mean, again, ugly. Just been a total rug pull. I think there's better names to own, to be honest with you. Pepsi, PEP. Pepsi also has the green dot or the golden dot. We got, when did we get that golden dot? I thought we got a golden dot on Pepsi. Must have faded. Right now, 28's the level, but this thing's been hit very hard, and it's still falling. So with Pepsi, what I would do now is wait for the green dot here on the monthly chart. Covered XLM, covered STZ, covered ADA, covered HBAR, XCN. Again, if you guys missed the coverage, just watch the replay. That replay's over in the Discord. XCN looks good here. Looks like it's trying to bounce right there off 0.0013. That would be my stop loss there. XAI. You got XTZ with that weekly dot. Again, you're seeing weekly dots roll through here, guys. That is very bullish. Very bullish. XAI looks like a rug pull to me. But again, if you know what you're buying, use a 0.06 stop loss there. XTZ with the weekly. XTZ with the weekly dot. Again, these weekly dots are the next catalyst to send us higher. And you're seeing that live here on XTZ. That is Tezos breaking out there. CRW. Jesus. We got some ground. We don't got that much more. We got a few more names here. CRWB. Core Weave just doing the Ripski here. Okay, I'd put a trailing stop at 138. There's no data really on that one. That one's defying gravity. Circle, we covered MLGO. Micro Algo. Okay, penny stock. Again, be careful of the pump and dump. If you want to play it, looks like $1 is the support level. INJ. Guys, another 102 likes on the video, and I will give away 300 XRP. 300 likes on the stream today, and I will give away 300 XRP, but we got to do it before we sign off here, before we get through these requests. INJ looks good here above $11. $11 is your stop loss. And that monthly chart's pointing straight up there, dude. That's a buy there with a stop loss at 11. PRO. Roppy. Green dot there on the monthly. Very nice. Okay, beautiful bounce right there off the EMA. Again, we know we're in a downtrend when we're down below the EMAs. We broke up. We pulled back. This one is probably not, it's most likely not going back below 80 cents. Okay, looks solid right there with the stop loss at 80 cents. XRP, we covered Ray. This is a Solana name. That one looks good above 2. Okay, just hold on to that one above $2. BCH, this is one of my favorite setups from the Friday watch list. Beautiful bounce right there off of 380. You see that bounce off the EMA there? Okay, again, we know we're in a downtrend when we're down below the EMAs. We broke out, we pulled back, we ripped, we pulled back, we ripped, we pulled back, we ripped. Okay, beautiful bounce there. That one's not going below 380. And that one also has the monthly dot showing up here as well. 380 solid support. That one's not going below. And I think you're still very early on BCH there. SCRT. Ugh, this one's a little more ugly. I'd rather buy BCH. Looks like a rug pull, and it's just been going sideways ever since. So unless you know something about the fundamentals, I would not touch that one. Lagrange. Yeah, this one's too new. I don't have any data. Unless there's a different exchange that has it. Yeah, it's just too new. 4 hours a dot. Probably $1 is your stop loss on that one. Ether, we covered Turbo. Haven't done MSTR yet. Nope, no one's requested it over here in the Discord. If you want to request it, feel free to drop it in the Discord before we sign off here. Turbo looks good as long as it can hold on to that low right there at 0.0035. Green on the monthly as well. I don't see that one. I mean, it's a meme coin, but I don't see that one breaking 0.0035. KeyCat. KeyCat looks good about 0.004. APT. Are those stocks? Yep. APT. Aptos. This one looks pretty weak too. I wait for a green dot on the monthly, but it is right down there at that $4 support. If you're going to play it, use $4 as your support level. CSPR. This is Casper. Okay, that's green on the monthly there as well. Green candle there on the monthly. So what I would do is use your stop loss right there at 0.0. Put it at 0.011. Jupiter. Jupiter. We got a green dot from Chirp there. Beautiful. What's that doing? Chirp's up 5%. Starting to run. Beautiful. Okay, monthly is red on this one. So I would use a stop loss on this one at 45 cents. But again, we're down below the EMA. So I want to see it break back up. Chirp's doing the Ripski here. Nice green candle with a green dot. Like I said, above 10, that one looks good. That one could definitely break and go the other way there. XMR. XMR, oh man, this one's very bullish. This one's had a great move up. That monthly's getting a little extended right now. So I would be setting a tight stop. We're probably in the red zone right now, or we were in the red zone. You see the red dot in the red zone is where we want to take some profits. I've been ignoring this one. It's not on Coinbase, so I haven't really been paying attention. But if you're playing this one, I'd use a stop loss at 300 if you want to be less conservative, 300 if you want to be more conservative. But look for a move here. I mean, the dot is green, so if it prints a red here in the next couple days, I would definitely set that stop loss at 32 because it could come back down here to 250. But that one's had a very nice move there. That was probably a good place to be taking some off the table there. It reset here into the 50, and now it's trying to reverse again. So, yeah, stop loss for me would be 300 to protect my gains. Binance, beautiful bounce right there off of 620. God, these markets are just, I'm telling you, folks, when we get to August and September, we're going to be dancing, man. We're going to be having a freaking ball this summer. I mean, these prices are nothing. We're going to be laughing at these prices here in a couple months. I'm telling you right now, these charts are getting juicier and juicier. Look at Binance with the green dot on the monthly. Okay, Binance is one of the largest cryptocurrencies out there. When it goes up, it drags its alts with it. Okay, 620. This one's not going below 620. Okay, BNB looks solid. SPX, we covered AI Tech. Beautiful bounce right there off the EMAs. That green dot was a solid entry if you got it right there at 5 cents. Stop loss of 0.045. Again, these green dots into the EMAs like this are solid. These ones over here don't matter. Okay, why do these green dots not matter, guys? Why do these green dots right here don't matter? Okay, because we're down below the EMAs. We don't care about these green dots on the daily. We care about them when we're up above the EMAs, okay? Because when we're down below them, we're in a downtrend. When we're up above them, we're in an uptrend. And this one looks really good here, above 0.045. The chart request thread is right here in the Discord. If you can't see the chart request thread, it's because you're not a member. You do need to sign up to become a member. You could do that right here in this thread. It's $4 a month, less than a Starbucks coffee, and you can request for these videos we do on Monday for our members over there. Until we covered RNDR and QNT requests. RNDR, is that one back up? So I don't see this one breaking down below 350. Okay, 350 looks like solid support. It's got the green candle here on the monthly. Green candle there on the weekly. Watch for that weekly dot this week. I think you're going to get it. I don't see render going down below 350 there. QNT was your other one. Quant. Beautiful move up here, man. Beautiful move. Couple good green dots to be buying right in this area. At 90, we were calling those out. Boom, 320, you're up 30%. And that monthly chart looks like it's just getting started, baby. So I'd be buying any pullbacks now, any green dots, any pullbacks on QNT. If it comes down to 100, you should be eating that thing up. 96 likes on the stream, guys. 96 more likes for a 300 XRP giveaway. Juan, it's a new meme coin on Algorand. Unfortunately, my friend, it is not on TradingView. I'm sorry. Doge. Doji. Okay, I don't see Doge going back below these lows right there at 16. Okay, green on the monthly. Green on the weekly. Okay, we're getting ready to go higher. Okay, you could even use your support level right there at 18, but I'd be a buyer at Doge at these levels. Ion. Is that a crypto? Or a stock? Looks like a stock. Or maybe it's a crypto. Ugly. Ugly. Deep. It's another Sui meme coin, I believe. Maybe not a meme coin, but a protocol. Okay, nice bounce right there. I like this one for a Sui play. I like Chirp better, but up above 13 cents, that one looks strong. We covered Riz. Cookie. Cookie. Solid bounce right there off 20 cents. That one's not going lower than 20. Beautiful bounce here. You should see this one continue. Okay, green candle on the monthly looks really good. Perfect spot to buy it right here. Perfect spot to buy it right here. Again, don't care about these. Don't care about these green dots. We want that one right there. We want this one right here. Okay, boom. Right off the EMA. We broke up above it. We pulled back into it. We ripped. We pulled back into it. We ripped. Okay, same thing over here. This is what we're talking about here on the cheat sheet, guys. You come over here to the cheat sheet. Okay, we want to buy into the mean. We want to buy, boom, that first sell-off, that first pullback. When we break over the mean is when we want to start paying attention, okay, on the daily chart. Okay, that's when we want to start paying attention. We broke over it right here. We don't want to buy down here, down, down. Boom, break over it, pay attention. Pull back into it, take your entry. Up, take your entry. Up, take your entry. Okay, bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, green dot, boom. This one's going higher. I don't see this one breaking down below 20 cents. I don't know what Cookie is, but it looks good. SEI we covered. SUI we covered. LPT. Live Peer. Let me stand up real quick. Give me a sec. Oh, Lordy. Ugh. That one's got a green dot here today. Looking solid. Okay, I don't see that one going down below 7, but that is reversing very nicely. You got a green dot on the monthly as well on this one too. Okay, beautiful looking chart there. I'm going to add that one into the watch list actually. Is that one on Coinbase? Yes, it is. That one is on Coinbase. That one's on the watch list here. Green monthly on that one. Looks good. What's the market cap of that one? Coin market cap. LPT. Liver Peer, only a $350 million market cap. That one looks good. And again, you got the monthly signal as well here. So that one looks really good. And you had that pullback right there into 7. You got the green dot here today. So that is your confirmation. I would take that trade there on Liverpool. That one looks good. Zcash. Beautiful breakout here as well. That one's green on the monthly too, I'm sure. Yep, green on the monthly. We got that run right back there in May. So once again, that tells us that we're going up for the next 1 to 6 months. This one's breaking out very nicely here. And I got the green dot there yesterday. So your stop loss on that would probably be down there at 38. Like we could pull all the way back to 42. As long as we're up above the EMAs, we're bullish. And you're seeing that monthly dot get called out over there in the Discord as of right now. And you got the green one yesterday, so that looks good. That's even up 7% today so far. Just doing the Ripsky. Base I, BASEI. Oh, bases for everyone. Going back up. Hey, it's right where I bought it. I think I sold this one at like, I don't know, 7 cents or something. It did do like a 800% right there and pulled all the way back. This one, I would use that 0.003 as your support. It does have the green dot. Doesn't look bad here, honestly. It's making a higher high here, up above 0.003. If you believe in the project, obviously it's your time to act here on that one. But I did end up selling that if you guys didn't get it. All my trades, all my buys and sells are posted right here in Overkill Trades, if you guys are a member, by the way. I share all my trades with you guys. SMCI, we covered AMD. Good request. AMD, baby. We've been bullish on this one for, well, since right in here. I mean, God, it's getting to a point where it's getting to be too easy, guys. It's just too easy for me. Like, you could just, it's just so, once you do this long enough, guys, you could tell when a stock is going to break out. And it's pretty simple if you guys use our strategy. Again, this monthly dot came right here back in February of 2023. That was around $80. What did it do? From 80 all the way up to 230. That's like a 230% move. You're getting the same signal right here in June. The same one. We called this out on June 2nd. It was literally at like $110. And what do we got here on the daily? Okay, we were what? We were stuck in this nasty downtrend. What did we do here? We broke out. We pulled back. We got the green dot entry signal right there at 108, 109, 110. Might have been 110. AMD is about to go bananas. It's about to go bananas. I would buy any and every pullback you get. If this wave ever comes back down here, I would buy the crap out of it. Okay, this one will not go below $100. It won't. Okay, and it's pointing straight up right now. Solid stock here, man. All the trolls on TikTok are getting real quiet. They're real loud on the red days, right? But a lot of them don't understand we're swing traders. We don't care about the red days, okay? If we buy something and it goes down next day by 2%, we don't care. We're buying for 1 to 6 months out. We're 1 to 6 month swing traders. We are not day traders. Okay, SoFi's still strong above 12. DKS, Dick's Sporting Goods, down below the EMAs. I don't like it. If you want to enter, wait for a green dot there on the monthly, but I don't like that chart. The daily's just too ugly for me. SES, this one looks good here above 80 cents. Looks like an AI play here. It looks kind of interesting. Never heard of this one before. They're not making too much money yet, but up above 80 cents, that one looks decent for a penny stock. EVGO. Yeah, bears are sleeping, man. Bears are going to bed. Night-night. Go back in your cave. You've had a good run. Well, now it's time for the Ripsky. EVGO looks real good here above 350. I like this one, too. This is a good call out here. Got a green dot on the monthly there. I don't know what this one does, but this one looks really good. EVGO looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and add that one in, too. That one looks solid. Nice monthly alert there, too. Boom. Okay, normally when you see the monthly alert pop up, that means we're breaking out, right? We've taken off. We've gotten back over the hump here. Okay, again, downtrend. Boom, breaking out. Okay, beautiful breakout here. Beautiful spot to buy into the EMA. Okay, green dot came what? Right there yesterday at 380. Boom, it's up to 420. Okay, and pointing straight up. This one looks really good. I would hold this one till that stochastic RSI gets back up there to the white dotted line. I like that one a lot, though. Uber. And again, guys, if you requested more than 3, I keep it to 3 per person on the Mondays just to be respectful of everybody's time. Okay, if you guys got more requests, bring them on Wednesday. We're going to be live again on Wednesday, taking requests directly from the live chat here. Uber looks good. We got that dot where right there at 83. This one looks good with a stop at 82. Up at 82 looks good. Monthly's pointing straight up above $82. Uber looks good. WLK, we covered AMD, we covered DJT. This has been my worst trade of the year, guys. I thought this one was going to do way better. I bought it right here at 30, and then I bought it again at 20. It went up to like 30 and then pulled back, and God, there's just been so much going on. But it does have a green dot here on the daily, so we'll see how this plays out this week. It's got a green candle here to start the week as well. We need some news. We need Trump to do something besides rug us. He rugged us right here. This setup right here was so beautiful. That green dot right there was so beautiful. And then what does he do? He raises money. He does a raise. And what does that mean? He sold 80 million shares at a discounted price to somebody else. Like $1.5 to $2 billion worth of stock. Okay, that caused a rug. But now we're building the base right here at 20. That one's going to have a hard time breaking down below 20. I'm still long on it. They're buying Bitcoin with all that money they raised. So if Bitcoin goes to the moon, their stock's going to do very well too. I still think that one will be trading between $40 and $50 sometime before the end of the year. So I'm hanging in there on that one. I'm long. Again, sometimes I'm wrong. Okay, I'm not always right. I started buying it at 30, and then I bought more around 20. I'm literally even on my second buy, and I'm down a little bit from my first one. So this has been my worst trade of the year. I mean, hands down, that's been my worst one. But we've done very well on a lot of these other ones. So DJT up above 20. I still like it. It's got the green dot here today. So I'm holding that one long. If you want to go long on it, I think $20 is a great place to buy some DJT, as long as he doesn't do anything crazy and tweet or something. WIF, we covered Cardano, covered AVAX, covered Virtual, covered TAI, covered CELH, covered Ondo, covered Tesla, MSTR. There you go. Somebody requested MSTR. And this one's looking good. Beautiful bounce there off the 50 EMA, right there at 360. I mean, this thing had a huge move up. And now with Bitcoin starting to rip, this thing's breaking out here big up there above 380. I like this one over 360. It's even got the weekly signal showing up this week as well. So as long as this one can hold 360, it looks very, very bullish here. Okay, so I would put a stop loss at 360 just in case, but that one looks like it wants more. DJT looks like it wants more. I'm sorry. MSTR looks like it wants more. Here's SPY, the SPY. Okay, also green here on the monthly. So we got to be bullish on stocks because the S&P 500, the biggest ETF in the world, is green here on the monthly and pointing up. We're literally $10 away from all-time highs on the S&P 500, which is insane. Okay, up above, if that thing breaks out over 612, you're going to see it go absolutely insane. But with that green dot, I would not be shorting. I would not be bearish. I would be looking here on the daily to buy any pullback on the S&P 500 if we get it. Baidu. You guys could just call out the tickers for me. It makes it easier. But Chinese stocks are doing well. And again, if China and the United States get a deal, I think China stocks are going to do very well. That thing gapped up today, so I like it over 85. You got a monthly green dot showing up here. I kind of avoid Chinese stocks just because they're very deceptive in regards to technical analysis. But if Trump's been saying positive things about the deal, I told you guys last week, I think we're going to get the deal this week. So if that happens, you're going to see these markets just absolutely freaking explode here. And BABA looks good as long as we can hold on to that 200. I don't see that one breaking down below 110 here if that deal is for real. We got AVAX that we covered. ARC block, I think that's ABT. Yeah, we covered that one. BTC.D. This is Bitcoin dominance. What's that doing? Good request. Okay, I don't think Bitcoin dominance is going over 65, guys. And you got a red dot here today on Bitcoin dominance as well. So I don't think if that thing breaks over 65, that'd be ugly. But we got a red candle here starting the week. And a red dot there on the monthly. 65 is the resistance. If we break over 65, you're going to see Bitcoin just go to the sky. But you can see that people are starting to, I think people are starting to rotate out of Bitcoin. You've been seeing BlackRock starting to sell their Bitcoin, and they are buying Ethereum. They bought like $600 million worth of Ethereum in the last like 10 days or something like that. So BlackRock is selling Bitcoin and buying Ethereum. When people start to rotate out of Bitcoin, and when I say people, I mean the big institutional investors, right? The smart money. when these guys, the big billionaires, trillionaires, start to sell their Bitcoin and buy altcoins, that is when altcoin season comes, okay? And you're seeing it happen right now. I don't think Bitcoin dominance will break out over 65. I think that was the top right here. And what's important about Bitcoin dominance is when it goes down, okay, that means money is rotating out of Bitcoin into other places in crypto, meaning stable coins or altcoins. And normally how the cycle works is they'll rotate out of Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin dominance goes down, alts start going crazy. And then when this starts coming back up, Bitcoin dominance starts coming back up, that's when you see the rotation into like stable coins, things like that. So I think we've topped out on the Bitcoin dominance chart at 65. 65%, I believe, was the top. So that is really good for alts as well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm very bullish on altcoins. Very bullish on altcoins. We covered Ondo, we covered HBAR. Again, if you guys missed those, just come over here to the latest tab, and you guys can watch today's replay inside of the Discord there on YouTube. This replay, all the replays for the lives are always posted here on YouTube. They're also posted on X and Facebook as well, if that's more your cup of tea. CRO, this is one of my largest positions right now. I got the green dot there yesterday. I don't see this one breaking down below 9 cents. You got the monthly just kind of consolidating, and the weekly chart is green here. I like this one a lot over 9 cents, and I think this one is going much, much higher. What else we got? QNT, we covered WIF, we covered Turbo, we covered all those. Covered Sol, covered Sui, covered Titcoin. What's going on, my brother? We got Link Rio, RIO. Is that a crypto? Is that a crypto? I hope you're talking about the crypto or the stock. If it's the stock, I would watch 58. If it's the crypto, I would watch 20 cents. But that looks good. Looks like it's going higher. Jasmine, up above 20 cents. That one looks good. Jasmine is kind of lagging the market right now. Jasmine's lagging, but you see a green candle there to start the week. Still red there on the monthly, unfortunately, but this one's trying to find a bottom right here at around 0.03. So I would watch 0.02 for a stop loss. Like I said, if altcoins are going to go, this one should follow. It should end up following it, but up above 0.011, it looks very strong. KSM. How many more likes we need, guys? 91 more likes for a 300 XRP giveaway. If we can get to 300 likes, I will give away 300 XRP by the time we sign off here, folks. KSM looks good above 14. I don't like the fact that it's below the EMAs, but that monthly is starting to curl up. Okay, we have a long time left in June. If we can reclaim these levels, you're going to see this thing go absolutely insane. Up above 14, I still like KSM. Dot graph, we covered Ondo, we covered Doge, we covered ZNOG. The hell's a ZNOG? Okay, ugly. Down below the EMAs. I think there's some better names to own, my friend. DGen. DGen looks good. Nice bounce there up 0.044. I would just make sure that level holds. Okay, green on the monthly. We love to see that. And again, we broke out of the downtrend. Downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. Broke out. We pulled back. Perfect place to be buying right here. Just use a stop loss at 0.004 there. Looks good. DGen looks good. ETC, you guys just saw that live signal come in. We got a weekly signal. Well, it popped up there for a second. Okay. Popped up there for a second in our weekly alert section. If you guys all remember, you guys do get the weekly alerts, but you can see Ethereum Classic right there and ETC and Pepe we got on today's live. I think we got AIOZ as well. But you guys get all the daily, the monthly, and the weekly alerts over here in the trade alerts section of the Discord if you guys are a member of the Discord. If you guys want to become a member, again, you can just come to this Become a Member thread right here and read more about it. It's $4 a month, less than a Starbucks coffee these days. I go to the coffee stand with my wife. She gets a coffee. It's like $6. So $4 a month if you guys want access to all the premium content that we offer here at Overkill Trading. Again, this channel is not about me. It's not about you. It's about the entire community winning together. We take a much different approach than a lot of influencers, I think, online. I think a lot of people are day trading while we are taking the longer macro approach, being patient. I believe patience pays. You guys ever hear the story about the tortoise and the hare? In the end, the tortoise is the one that wins, the one that takes it slow, stays consistent, stays patient, just keeps plugging away every single day, okay? Doesn't go too fast or want to get it too fast, right? They're very slow. The tortoise is slow, the tortoise is consistent, and in the end, the tortoise wins the race. Patience wins in these markets. Warren Buffett even says the markets are designed to transfer money from the people who are active to the people who are patient. And here on this channel, we are patient. We are willing to wait 1 to 6 months. More if we have to, but a lot of the time, if you guys are using the strategy, the move will come within 1 to 6 months to where we are taking profits. Okay? So Ethereum Classic still looks really good. You saw that weekly signal come right here inside of, where was that? The weekly alert section right there. So again, the bigger the time frame, the weekly and the monthly alerts are the most accurate. And yeah, I'm very bullish on Ethereum Classic here. I like that one as long as it can hold on to that $16 level where we bottomed right here, where we bottomed right there. Up above 16, I'm bullish on that one. Litecoin, the OG. Litecoin. Okay, I like that one over 80. Okay, $80 on that one. You got a green candle on the monthly. You got a green candle on the weekly. Up above 80, we're looking really good here. PayPal. How many more likes? 300 likes, guys. XRP. 300, or we need to get the 300 likes for a 300 XRP giveaway. Up above 68, I like PayPal here. PayPal looks solid here. Green candle there on the monthly. This one could run. This is another crypto play here too. They got their own stable coin. They're kind of silently in the crypto market as well, but I really like PayPal up above 68. I think this is a solid place to look for some entries here. And what are they doing on the weekly? Weekly still green, pushing up. So up above 68, I'd be a holder and a buyer of PayPal here at these levels. BBAI, we covered ACHR. ACHR, boom. Big fatty candle right there today. Open it up real big. I wouldn't chase this one up here. But if you want to play it, use a stop loss at 10. ET, we covered SoFi. We covered APLD. That one is given a red dot here today. So I would personally be taking profits. I would definitely set a stop loss at 12 to take your profits and run. If you want to think that there's continuation, use a stop loss at 12. But you got a red dot in the red zone right now. So that is where me as a trader, I'm looking to take profits. Definitely use a stop loss at 12 because again, you're very overbought. This is where you want to be buying down here, not up here. Okay, 12 is a solid place for a stop loss there. ASTS we covered. Ondo we covered. A lot of you guys are wanting Ondo, guys. This is good. You guys saw that golden dot alert come through. I know everyone's excited, but again, it's a 1 to 6 month swing trade. It's not going to happen overnight, but I don't see Ondo breaking back down below 80 cents. Okay, I don't see it happening. It's not going below 80, so that's still a solid hold. C-Pool. C-Pool's down below the EMAs, meaning it's pretty weak. It's got a green candle here to start the month, so you could use that monthly support level right there at 10 cents. Super's green here to start the month as well. It is breaking back out over its EMA, so this one looks good as long as it can hold on to 60 cents. PAAL, 60 cents is your stop on that one. PAL AI. This one looks good. I'd use that macro stop loss at, call it 10 cents. Okay, right where we bottomed right there back in June. Okay, right there at 0.095. Or what was that? Yeah, 0.095 for the stop loss on PAL AI. SPA. This one's setting up really nice. I like this one a lot. Up above 0.014. Good call out here. It's red there on the monthly, but as long as we can hold that low right there, it looks really good. They had the green dot a couple days ago, so that looks pretty good if you believe in the project. Again, guys, fundamentals matter a little bit too, not just technicals. You need to be buying good quality projects. Okay, don't just buy a shit coin because the chart looks good. You need to know what you're buying. Maple syrup, what the hell? 30 cents on this one, pretty new, so I'd be using the 4 hour. See how the 4 hours just pulling back into the 200? That's your pocket to buy. Okay, watch for the 4 hour to pull back down here, give you the green dot. Same thing right here, same thing right there. Okay, wait for that pull back for the entry, but I would like to buy this one around 35. I'd use a stop loss at 30 cents. Kernel, God, I'm getting hungry talking about all these maple syrup and kernel and Okay, that one's got a daily dot right there. I would use a stop loss at 13 if you want to trade this one. Again, brand new, so I really can't tell you much. What I can tell you is 13 cents looks like a solid stop loss for it. Genosis. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that one is trying to bounce off a 118 there. Watch 118, 115. BCH, we covered Uniswap. Ooh, another 82 more likes for a 300 XRP giveaway, guys. 82 likes on the video. Share it on TikTok. Share it on Twitter. Do whatever you got to do. We got a few more requests here, and then we're signing off. I appreciate you guys tuning in and liking the video, man. The likes really help the channel. I appreciate you guys, man. Hopefully you guys are getting some value. That's really all I ask. I try to give away as much free education, free game as possible. I got a free trading course in the Discord. If you guys want to learn more, I'm all about educating people on technical analysis here. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a licensed broker. I'm just a guy on YouTube that likes to read charts. And I've been doing this for a very, very long time. So glad you guys are getting some value out of it. If you do get value, that's all I ask. That you guys like the video. And if we can get the 300 likes on it, wonderful. Wonderful. If not, that's all right. We'll try again on Wednesday. 550 is the stop loss on Uni, but this one is breaking out here. Monthly chart starting to turn here. Again, 4 months of down. Get all the retail out, flush them all out, and now just absolutely rip it. I literally think retail's going to be sucking their thumbs here, folks. All these bears are going to be sucking their thumbs here by the end of summer. I mean, it's going to be a bloodbath for the bears. It's going to be a bloodbath. Okay, up above 550, I'm very bullish on Uni. I don't think you're too late on this one. It looks fantastic here, right below 7. Litecoin we covered. We got Snapchat. Glad I sold this one too, man. This has been ugly. Up above 8, it looks okay. Up above $8, it looks okay. But, God, man. I was buying Snap here. This is another bad trade I had this year. Snap and DJT were my 2 absolute worst trades of the year for stocks. And it's trying to build a base here at 8, but it has failed miserably multiple times. The company is failing to grow their earnings. They're literally the same earnings forever. Right? 1.2 billion, 1.2 billion. The company's not growing. So they're failing to innovate, and that's their problem right now. That's why there's no institutional investors looking to buy them. Even though they have one of the largest user bases out there, right? Either they're going to... What I think would be good for Snapchat is if they release crypto wallets. That would get all the Gen Z into crypto, right? Be a huge step, because Gen Z uses Snapchat more than any other generation. That's how they communicate, right? I know this because I have little siblings, but $8 is the level to watch. And again, if that can hold, if we can break out, you might be on your way with Snap, but it's been very disappointing this year so far. But we are into the last half of the year now. Here's Mamo. Mamo, like if Snapchat would just release that, like, hey, we're going to release crypto wallets, okay, to our users. What do you think that would do to the stock? It would go to the sky. If I was the CEO, that's what I'd do. I mean, that's you want to triple your earnings? Turn into an exchange. Okay, you could still keep your little chat picture taken stuff, and then Gen Z could transact with it, right? They could send XRP to their friends or whatever. That'd be huge. I don't know why they haven't done that. Like Snapchat, you guys, I'm giving you free game here. You could triple your company, your stock would actually do something instead of just doing nothing. It would actually do something instead of just up, down, puking, up, down. Okay, look at this thing over the last few years. Just nothing. It's done nothing. It had this huge run up, and then it went from 80 all the way down to $8, and now it's done nothing. But you're going to see a green dot here. I just wasn't willing to wait long enough. I sold my Snap and I took that TAI trade. That's where I sold my Snap. I just said, screw it. I'm going to go into something that I think's going up. And boom, I frickin' made a fortune. So I'm glad I did it, but Snapchat's just been very disappointing. It'll have its time. I'm sure it will. And if the CEO's listening, dude, that's all you got to do. Just come up with some crypto wallets, man. Just turn yourself into an exchange. You could be an exchange and a social media platform at the same time, and they'd be worth more than Facebook. TAO. XRP, yep. covered XRP. You're going to have to watch the replay on that one, my friend. TAO looks good. We called this green dot out here on Saturday. That was at like 370. It's sitting at 430 today. Well on its way. That one also had a green dot on the weekly here today. This one looks really good above 350. Up above 350, that previous low right there. This thing is very, very bullish. Okay, the next thing that's coming is the monthly. So I'd be an absolute buyer and holder of TAO. Abe, we covered C3AI. This one still looks good above 21. Okay, popped up, pulled back. Okay, up above 21, 22. This one looks solid. Okay, it needs to hold that 22 level. That's that low from right there. But I like the fact that we have gotten back over the EMAs here. Okay, and we're sitting pretty right there above 22. Link, we covered. Chirp, did we cover Chirp? I'll cover Chirp just because it's up. But it's got a green dot here today. So it looks good above 8 cents. I mean, up above 8 cents, that's the support. It dipped down into like 8.088. But again, guys, this is a very low market cap play. This is like a 100x play here. So if you can't sit through a 10, 20% dip, don't buy a low market cap coin. Okay, but the trend is still very strong here. We're building a nice base. Got the green dot here today. Okay, it looks very, very good. Again, this is like a $7 million market cap. So we're playing this one into like $50 to $100 million market cap. We're looking for anywhere from 10 to 100x on this play. So it is still a solid hold. The chart is still up above the EMAs. The monthly is still green. The weekly is still green. Everything is still pointing straight up there. Mammo. I don't see this Mammo play. Everyone's talking about Mammo. I don't know. 7 cents is your stop loss. 7 cents. Kita we covered. Chirp we covered. TAI we covered. VET we covered. DEFT. DEFT. Is that a stock? I'm hoping that's a stock. Getting rugged here. Okay. You talking about the crypto or the stock? I think you're talking about the stock. It's a penny stock. So looks like a brand new company. Not a lot I can tell you with the brand new companies, guys. Oh, the daily. It was just on a 4-hour? Why does the 4-hour look like that? The daily look like... That's really weird. It's got a green dot here today, so I would use a stop loss at $3. $3 looks good as a stop loss. If that breaks, we're coming down to $2.50. Okay, but I like it here. Green dot, that means $3 needs to be your stop loss. That looks like the bottom. HIV-E. HIV-E. Hopefully you don't got HIV. 180 is your stop loss on this one. That one's kind of breaking out a little bit. Got the green dot there on the monthly, not looking bad. This one doesn't look bad for a penny stock. Okay, you just want to make sure it holds that low right there at 175. SEI, we covered AMAT. Applied Materials. Okay, that one's bouncing on the 50 as well. I like that one up above 150. Okay, this one was on the watch list from Friday. Again, if you look at the monthly chart, last time we got the green dot down here was back here in 2022. That was at $90. It went all the way up to 260 for about a 250% move there. Beautiful, beautiful move. Okay, getting the same signal here. So we're looking to buy any and every pullback on this one now. Beautiful spot to buy right there at 156. We called that out last week. Boom, it's ripping. This one's not going below 155. Okay, beautiful looking chart. Looking to buy any and every pullback for the next 1 to 6 months. As long as that dot stays green, we're buying all pullbacks. Okay, that one looks phenomenal. RGTI. This is one of those quantum computing plays. This doesn't look bad. I like this one better than that QBTS. I like it above 10. Wait for the green dot if you want confirmation, but we are right into that 50-day moving average right now. I like this one above $10. We got RSC USD. Research coin. Nice little bounce there. Up above 35 cents. This one looks good. Okay, nice bounce off of 35 there. Monthly's pointing straight up. That looks good. That one looks good. Anyone protocol. Anyone USDT. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Looks like a pretty new coin here. I would just use 20 cents as your stop loss. Hopefully that thing holds on to that. And hopefully we can get back up over these EMAs. So if you want to play it, play that last green dot, use a stop loss at 30 there on the daily. SERVE, I believe this is that robotics company. I like this one above 8. We're up above the EMAs now, so it looks good. We got a green candle there on the monthly. That's looking good. Okay, watch for a pullback here, maybe into 9 or 10. That would be a solid place to buy. It's got the green dot there today. So I still like it above 8. I think that looks really good. That's a robotics play there. AMD, we covered Shiba Inu. Okay, that one needs to hold this low right here. But I think Shib's dead, man. I think Shiba's a dead project. Could be wrong. Okay, there's not a lot of hype around it anymore. This was the big story of 2021, but I think it's had its run. I'd be watching for the monthly breakout there. You got a green candle on the monthly, and you got the green dot here. So that just means watch this 0.00001 level on Shiba Inu. XLM, we covered Pendle. Solid. Looks solid. Green dot yesterday. This one's not going lower than 375. That one looks like it's up absolutely about ready to break out. You got the green dot on the monthly as well, pointing straight up. I'd take that entry right here, right now, and use that stop loss, at 375? Beautiful, beautiful looking chart there on Pendle. Serve, we covered. Can you use your indicator for day trading? Yeah, you can use the indicator for anything you want to. I just personally would rather use it for swing trading because it's more accurate on the monthly charts. So my day trading strategy, if I were to day trade, would be using a 15-minute chart. Okay, if you're day trading the 15-minute chart, what you want to do is you just want to make sure, again, we're up above the EMAs, and then you want to buy any pullback. Where I would buy the pullbacks into on a day trading strategy would be the 200 EMA. So anytime the price pulled back to the 200 EMA on the 15-minute chart is where I would take the entry off the green dots. That was a nice little entry right there at 420. Boom, went up. But you could do this on any time frame, like Soxel. See how it pulls back? You just want to make sure we're up above the EMAs. You don't want to day trade something that's going down in the opposite direction. You want to make sure it's up above. So like this pullback right here, you had a green dot, boom, nice little day trade right there. Boom, pulled back, green dot, nice little day trade right there. So that's how I day trade with it. But again, I use it on a monthly and a daily time frame just because there's been a lot more success and it doesn't require you to sit in front of your computer all day. But if that's what you want to do, yes, the indicators do work with your with day trading. That's how I personally would use it. But again, I'm just my own guy here. You guys can come up with your own strategy. You got to have a strategy if you guys are going to invest, if you guys are going to trade. If you don't, then you're going to be in trouble, right? You got to have a roadmap, and that's why we have the trading rules over here. If you guys want to learn more about our trading strategy, again, the rules are right here. They're laid out for you. I went over those at the beginning of the video. You can also watch this free trading course I have over here inside the Discord as well if you guys want to learn more about the trading strategy. And again, if you guys want to download the trading indicator, you guys can get that right here in the trading indicator tab. Just click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks and everything's going to load directly up into your TradingView account. Your screen's going to look exactly like my screen. You're going to have the same tools, everything that we just talked about today, including the Fibonacci. If you don't see the Fibonacci on your chart, just pop this arrow down where the 4 is and then hide it, unhide it. Okay, you can also hide the EMAs as well if you want. Okay, it's completely up to you. Okay, but you guys will get all the red and green dots, everything that we talked about in today's video. When you click that link, and again, it takes a couple of clicks and you're good to go. And if you guys aren't a member yet, again, it's $4 a month. That gets you access to the trade alerts, our weekly watch list. You guys can watch Friday's watch list right here. I also dropped the watch list right here so you guys can actually watch list into your TradingView account as well. That's this green list right here. So I dropped that for our members. Again, all you got to do is click on that link, and that's what gets you access to it. You'll be able to see all the names that I'm holding, all the names that I'm looking to buy. For the less than a Starbucks coffee, if you want to join up, I'm going to be raising that price here once we hit 2,000 members. And I think we're really close. I think we're like literally like a few off of 2,000. I got to go double check and see. But that gets you access to chart requests, which we obviously just went over today on today's video. I see another one from Michael here for NLSP, pharmaceutical company. Boom, breaking out. It's a penny stock though, so just make sure that one holds on to $2 there. But yeah, it's a penny stock though, so just make sure that one holds on to $2 there. But yeah, if you guys got any questions about that, my email is inside of the server rules. Okay, Overkill at Overkill Investing Club, or I'm sorry, Overkill at overkillinvesting.club. That's also inside of the trading indicator tab as well. My email's right there if you guys need help. Setting up that trading indicator, but it's really straightforward. Takes a couple of clicks and everything loads right in there. last thing I'll leave you guys with is that I will never send you a friend request or a DM first, meaning I'll never add you as a friend or I'll never DM you first. There's a lot of people out there impersonating me. So if you get a DM from me or if you get a friend request from me, it is a fake. It is a fake account. I will never send you a friend request, and I will never DM you first. If you DM me, I'll DM you back, but I will never go out of my way to send you a DM first. So with that being said, guys, we'll be back live again on Wednesday. Wednesday, we'll be taking chart requests from the live stream, and those will be right from the chat. So if you guys didn't get your requests covered today, if you guys are watching the replay, show up on Wednesday. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. That is Pacific time, Los Angeles time, right here on YouTube. So we'll be back here live on Wednesday. God bless you guys. Have a great Monday. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Let's get this bread, baby, for glory. God bless you. We'll see you soon.